Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our brand new live franchise mode series here on MLB The Show 24 with the relocated Washington Nationals back to Montreal. The Montreal Expos are ready for their first season back in Montreal since 2004 here in 2024, 20 years later. Tonight's episode will be going through the entire year number one of this franchise mode series. As the title of the episode says, will we be finding our new franchise cornerstone in this draft? That's what we'll find out. As well as, could this team possibly be for real-ish? We're 3-1 through 4 games. We're excited to get through this season. If you're joining after we've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 5-minute mark. But if you're joining us as we are live, we'll just start welcoming everybody in for tonight's MLB stream, which is sure to be an exciting one. So thank you for joining us, and we'll get started in just a couple of minutes as we start welcoming everybody in. Thumbnail, title, all that good stuff. All my little behind-the-scenes stuff that I got to do here. Nathan Premier, bienvenue. Welcome to the stream, my friend. There he is. You're here. I see you. We see you. There we go. I'll put it on the depth chart while we wait. Made a couple moves last episode, and we'll recap as well. Just gonna take care of the few things that I gotta take care of. There we go. YouTube notifications already there. Love it. Jackie boy. Whoa, home just in time. Forgot today was Tuesday. Expos, baby! Yes, Joe, welcome to the stream. Me too a little bit. It's a Tuesday, right? But we had the 4-day weekend, so it feels a little odd. But we're back, and we're looking for our potential future cornerstone in this draft. In our Pirates series, our year number one draft was huge. We got Gary DeSilva round 1, Edgar Hernandez round 2, was a Steve Conrad in round 3. It was a huge year number one draft. So we know that here in year number 1 for this franchise mode series, it'll be exactly the same. Mark, welcome aboard. Finding our cornerstone is the question. Yeah, title of this episode. It was a long title. Apologies. I try to keep the titles as short as possible and just barely fit in. There we go. Let me just open it up on the side here so I have everything ready to go. Welcome to everybody joining us for episode number 2 of our franchise mode series here on MLB The Show 24. Year number 1 with the Expos. We've done 4 games so far. We did spring training. We did the franchise overview. We know we're not a good squad right now, but the potential is there. Trust on Data's elite draft skills. Yes, if there's anything I can say, toot my horn maybe a little bit on Teodoro, it's the drafting. It's not always perfect, but fingers crossed. Thank you for the kind words. So there we go. Here we go, Expos. Here we go. Here we go, Expos. Here we go. Yes, sir. Welcome, Hobbsy. Exciting time. Last episode was incredible. The excitement levels were at an all-time high. C.J. Abrams' home run at the first with the first at-bat in Expos in 20 years for the Expos, I should say. Resurrected the corpse of Zach Greinke. Yes, there we did. We sure did. Okay, here we go. We'll get started in just a couple minutes now as I do my last finishing touches. We'll share it on Twitter or X. And we'll get everybody. It's a cope, cry, scream, sob, whine, wail. Yeah, that's a Discord exclusive. Slim's used to it. Actually, Slim wasn't here last stream, so I wonder if he'll be able to pop in tonight. I know he loves the MLB streams, but I think he was busy with work, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, what's your first game? Here, Severed, welcome. I'm thinking of getting a baseball game for PC now. It's RBI Baseball as good as it was back on NES. I can get RBI Baseball on 24 for PC. For $9.99, it's worth it. For $9.99, it's worth it, Severed. I can't speak to the game itself from a personal point of view because I haven't played it. But from what I've heard, it's pretty solid, and it's solid enough for $9.99. I'd love to hear what you have to think about it once I can get a closer source to it. But I wouldn't say there's anything that makes me jump and say, whoa, definitely don't do that. That Abrams home run, that was into the Channel Hall of Fame. That was incredible, that Abrams home run. That was really, truly, truly something special. So just reading the description of the episode that I put into every episode for the series. Since leaving Montreal in 2004, the Expos have spent almost 20 years as the Washington Nationals. In that time, they've won a World Series and have seen many stars pass through their organization. However, since winning it all in 2019, the Nationals have finished last in their division every season after that. Not only do the Nationals need help, but GM Data wants his team back in Montreal. Sounds like the perfect timing to welcome the Expos home to Montreal, and that's exactly what we've done. So I think I'm done what I need to do. Send that tweet out, get the Twitter world involved, And we're ready to get started. That brings us to, hey, right at the 5-minute mark. Pfft, look at that. Wonderful timing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 2 of our brand new MLB The Show 24 franchise mode series. It's going to be an exciting one as we are not only taking over a team that needs help in the Washington Nationals, but we've relocated them back to Montreal, my favorite team, my home team. Yeah, Abrams is 23. I think he can make a career here. And I'm super excited. This is a series I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I'm really excited to be at that point here in the series here on the channel where I think there's a support for it. So I appreciate everyone who's been throwing out their thoughts, and here we are doing it. And we had the franchise overview last episode. Now tonight we'll get through the entire season itself. Yes, keep working on the screenshots. Thank you everyone working on the screenshots on the Google Sheet. I'm gonna link that in the description starting in like 2 hours once this episode's over. So if you're watching after the fact, you can check that out. But just to quickly recap where we are, we're 3-1 to start our first season here in 2024. We didn't make too many moves in the last one. We still have pretty much the entire Nationals organization that we took over. Lane Thomas, one of our stars. Matt Barnes, our closer. We went out and signed Zach Greinke. 40-year-old Zach Greinke needed a home. We needed a pitcher in our rotation. In his one start, he looked great. 2 strikeouts, 1.42 ERA. We have some interesting players with potential like Stone Garrett, CJ Abrams, who is off to a hot start. At the first at-bat back in Montreal after 20 years, he hit a home run with a full count. It was incredible as we won that game. On the road, we lost our home opener, but we were 3-0 before that with our first 3 games on the road. Josiah Gray, one of our better pitching prospects, 26-74, B potential. Mackenzie Gore with A potential, yep. Nick Senzel, we're trying to revitalize his career. Keibert Ruiz is one of our guys we're looking for growth from as well. We have some solid prospects in our organization as well, especially in the outfield. I'm not going to recap everything, but here's James Wood, A potential. We got Dylan Cruz with A potential. There was another guy. Oh, yeah. No, Stone Garrett, right? No. Yeah, Hassel the third and De La Rosa. 2 guys with B potential. And even Elijah Green. I forgot about him. So 3 guys in the outfield there. In center field at the bottom there. So we have a lot of good outfield prospects. One of the main thoughts in the last one was, what if we think about flipping some of those outfield prospects for pitching prospects? Because when it comes to our pitchers, we have Mackenzie Gore, we have Josiah Gray, but beyond the next few years, Greinke's gone, Corbin's gone. Who else is here to come up in the organization? With the Expos, I'll never forget that 94 strike. What a team. They'd still be here easy. Don't get me started, Sever. Don't get me started on the 94 Expos, but unfortunately, it was more than... would it have changed Jeffrey Loria and everything that he did? I don't know, but I think it definitely would have gone a long way in keeping the Expos in Montreal longer. So yeah, aside from that, yeah, there's Cade Cavalli who has B potential, but nobody else, eh? Really nobody else. C potential the best. So we want to get some pitching prospects in the organization if possible. But I don't want to make any trades just yet. I might want to wait until after the draft. We do know that we'll have some excess value from those what should I say? From those outfield prospects, right? So I wouldn't mind flipping a couple of them, like a Victor Robles. Yes, it was. I can imagine it would be. I can imagine. I wouldn't mind flipping Victor Robles and like a Jeremy De La Rosa or something like that for a nice pitching prospect with B potential, right? I don't want to do anything just yet, but in this episode, I would say that that's going to be something that we look at doing. Keep the Cruz and Wood. They've been fun to play with. Okay, good to know. Good. So there's Cruz and there's Wood. So yeah, I definitely don't want to move the A potential guys, but keep in mind. So just looking at the comments from the last one, quickly going through this. Massimo leaving a great comment. Even though the Expos lost the home opener, Expos' biggest diehard fan icon, Guy Bork, was loving it out there. A true natural. If you know, you know. That's really an insider one. MVL12K7 loved it. Longtime viewer of the channel. The Kanaki said that he would never forgive us if we ever traded CJ Abrams, so we won't want to do that. And finally, of course, Cheating Heel. This is going to be a long road. We do not have much on the team and even less coming in the prospect pool. We're going to need you to pull off a couple of legendary drafts in the upcoming years. We probably need to use our depth in the outfield to get some young pitchers and infielders with good potential. This team needs a full rebuild, so I'd look toward under 25-year-old players and have them develop over the next couple of years while we pile on prospects through the draft. Not much value in getting 30-year-old players, just to try to be a middle-of-the-pack team. Oh, and get Josh Rojas. Slim will love that. So thank you, Cheating Heel. I love those thoughts. We'll definitely want to make a trade soon, but I might want to wait until after the draft. I don't know. Let's just wait a little bit and see if a guy like Victor Robles can make a spot for himself in this lineup. I think he's definitely a trade bait kind of piece, but I'd like to see what this team can do first. Carter Kieboom, I'd love to see growth from him, but you know what? Let's just see what happens first. I don't think we need to rush a prospect for prospect swap when everyone's still growing. There are some targets I have. I did some pre-scouting, but we'll get to that soon. So scouting will be something that we start soon. For picks and trying to get younger, for sure. At the deadline, absolutely, Teodoro, absolutely. So in the last episode, we started off with a few wins on the road in Cincinnati. 7-6 win, 3-0 win, 3-2 win. We lost 3-1 against the Pirates, of course. The Pirates, our old team, in the first game back at Stade Olympique in Montreal, the Olympic Stadium. But aside from that, we're going to move to the next game. Auto and AAA. We'll move to the next game to start this episode, but aside from that, we're going to do a lot of simulation. So we will quick manage this next game. We have Cade Cavalli on the mound, 25-year-old Cade Cavalli. In a perfect world, he plays AAA probably, but he's 25 now. We want to get growth from him. We'll give him a start throughout the rotation this season and see where it goes. So game number 5 of the season now. After losing last game at home for the first game back in Montreal in 20 years, let's see if we can pick it back up and beat the Pirates in this next one a couple days later. Coucou, hello. There we go, at Stade Olympique, Olympic Stadium. Thank you very much. Cade Cavalli, CJ Abrams leading off, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen, continuing into our first season here in year number 1, 2024, against our old team, the Pirates. Cade Cavalli on the mound. It's a first batter he sees is a walk. McCutchen strikes out. Reynolds flies out. Cruz with the RBI double. Sawinski's been looking great this season. He walks. Cabrian Hayes strikes out. All right, big CJ Abrams strikes out. Garrett will single. Good. He needs to really make a good show of himself. Meneses walks. Thomas strikes out. Keibert Ruiz pops up. All right, let's start simulating through a little bit more. 2 runs for the Pirates. Ooh, 4 runs for us in the bottom of the second. Cavalli's getting tired, but he's still out there. Let's give him another inning. All right, good. Mitch Keller, nothing there. Cavalli 4. Let's see if we can get a 5th inning out of Cavalli. Strikeout, strikeout, flyout. Bing, bang, bong. Why not? Stone Garrett, let's keep flying. There you go. Top of the 6th. Cavalli's tired now. 5 innings, 7 strikeouts. Good enough. I liked it. Cisnero's going to come in now. Jose Cisnero pitched with the Tigers last season. Yeah, he had 3 strikeouts in 2 innings last time that we had him. All right, great. Ground out, solo home run, incredible, tying the game. Strikeout, strikeout, at least. Joey Gallo, solo home run from Joey Gallo. I should have spoken first. I was going to say if there's anyone who could reply with a home run, it would be Joey Gallo. And that's exactly what he did. Yeah? Big Joey, that's all he does. Rosario pitching change now. Rosario hit by pitch, gets on base. Nick Senzel will walk. No outs, runners on first and second for Luis Garcia, who flies out. CJ Abrams, big moment. He singles to load the bases for Stone Garrett. 1 for 3 on the day, 0 RBI on the year, batting 158. I'd be tempted to do something like a sac fly or a pinch hitter, but these are the moments where we got to get our young guys to grow. Let's do it, Stone. Like a stone, audio slave. Let's go! Strike out. Joey, there you go. Oh, he walks. Oviedo walks in a run. Base is still loaded for Lane Thomas, who flies out. All right, 6-4 for the Expos now. McCutchen flies out. Reynolds singles. Cruz flies out. Sawinski strikes out. Bottom of the 7th. Hit by pitch gets him on base. Ruiz. Gallo, fielder's choice. Rosario, double play. All right. Error gets Cabrian Hayes on first. Oops. What happened here? Throwing error by shortstop CJ Abrams. Single from Tellez. Error loads the bases. Whoa. Throwing error by the first baseman. Oh, come on. National League games can have a DH now? Yes. Yep, universal DH. You're stuck in the past. Yeah, universal DH is here now. Bases loaded. So I'm going to change the pitcher, but Cisnero's going to get tagged with these. Hunter Harvey's going to come in? No, Floro. Let's go Dylan Floro. Let's see what you got, buddy. Dylan Floro. The bases loaded with no outs. This is going to be ugly. Fielder's choice. Okay, there's one. That's what we were waiting for! Grand Slam Triolo. Thank you, Floro, on Triolo. Grand Slam. Exactly what we didn't want to see. McCutchen strikes out. Reynolds strikes out. All right. We're now down by 2, bottom of the 8th. Senzel, pitching change. Aroldis Chapman's coming in. Senzel will single. Garcia strikes out. Abrams strikes out. Garrett strikes out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Flora, let's bring in Hunter Harvey now. Harvey single. A single. Great. This game's done. Strikeout, caught stealing, great. Fly out. All right, bottom of the ninth, it all comes down to Meneses, Thomas, and Ruiz. Joey Meneses, 0 for 1 on the day, batting 125. Let's get Victor Robles. Let's do it. Victor! Against David Bednar, of course. He flies out. Thomas grounds out. Ruiz pops up. Great. So Grand Slam loses it for us. Thank you to Dylan Floro for choking it. Great. All right, let's keep simulating until we have our next draft scouting assignment. 7-1 loss, great. Then Floro gets shoulder tightness. Yeah, keep active, buddy. 11-5 loss, and then a 6-4 win. At least that gets us back to 500. Yikes, 4 in a row after our good start. All right, we can set our scouting assignments now, so we definitely need starting pitchers, but we also need to think about the infield. If we look a few years in the future, you know, like Hassel III is more of an outfielder. Garcia could be there. Abrams could be there, but we could use, and even Brady. Okay, Brady could maybe be there, yeah. But we could definitely use someone at first base, maybe at second base, catcher, just in general, infield. But on top of that, absolutely we need starting pitching. So scouting. Here we go. So number one priority. First, we're going to discover new prospects. You're on Discord, I'll give you editor access. Perfect. Actually, my email is in the description, Joe. It's data782YT, YouTube, data782YT@gmail.com. Okay, so first we're going to discover as many prospects as we can. So pitcher west, pitcher central, and we'll go pitcher international. Let's do that for the first 3. Up to 2 players discovered per week, 3 per week, 4 per week. Only 2. I don't know if that's the best idea, though. Maybe we should spend time scouting who's already there. Maybe that would be a good... I think that might be the thing to do. Let's scout the position. Starting pitcher west. This guy's not the greatest at pitchers, but who's best? These guys are both really good at pitchers. So this guy's going to go central where there's more. And then this guy will go international where there's also a lot. Pitcher international. Up to 4. Sorry, I pressed discover. Sorry. Scout position. Starting pitcher central, and scout position starting pitcher international. 3%. Okay, good. Advance. Let's do a couple weeks like that. All right, let's keep going. 4-1 win, nice. Okay, now these are gonna be some of the fun moments that we'll check out this episode. Very high importance. We got Luis Garcia at the plate. Score tied. Bases loaded. Does it tell us the outs? Am I reading it somewhere? I don't see it, eh? Bases are loaded. It's a tie game. Let's check this one out. And you know what? I might sign Jordan Montgomery and just trade him to Texas, just to try and keep realism going.
Luis Garcia.
So Luis Garcia, 2 for 3 on the day, double and a single. I'd be tempted to play it, but we're just going to go ahead and watch it just to hop into the moment to have some fun here. So Garcia's 2 for 3 on the day, 1-1 game. We're all tied up with 1 out. Here in the... I can't see the screen because it's blocked by the chat. That's a favorable call. That's called a ball. We're in the top of the ninth. Excuse me, top of the ninth. So it's not going to be a walk-off situation here. But 1 run would go a long way. Let's go Garcia batting 6th. On the delivery, he swings on that. That'll go foul. 1-1 now. Here in San Francisco. Brewers rally from down 5, winning extra innings against the Mariners. There you go, Jack. At the bottom. The delivery from Walker, takes that, very good. Another sinker that painted the corner, but no call. A favorable call for us, but perfect. Thanks, Joe. 2-1 now. Delivery. Ooh, swung on. Foul once more. 2-2. Let's go, Luis. Come on, Luis. I'm looking at you with that batting average. You're going to be the future second baseman. Let's go. Garcia swings on that one, but fouled again. Sinker down low, 90-mile-per-hour sinker. Nasim Nunez struggles, strikes out 3 in MLB debut. What? Who's that at the bottom? Why was he made? Hold on, I gotta go check that out after. Is the AI doing things for us? I don't know. Okay. Fouled once more. 2-2. Delivery swung on, fouled again. Garcia fighting hard in this at bat. Making Walker work here. That's 3 consecutive fouls. Once again, that time gets into play. There you go. There we go. Garcia works hard at the at-bat. Works very hard at that at-bat. RBI single. Bases remain loaded. Luis Garcia, well done. Leave a like for Luis if you haven't already. Luis Garcia working very well. What an at-bat. What an AB that was for Luis Garcia. Fights for the single, brings one home. We're now up by 1. Joey Meneses now, batting .094, takes that slider in for a strike. The pitcher named Walker. No, good point, Joe? Meneses 1 home run on the year so far. Come on, Joey. We'll definitely do some selling at the deadline, I would think, but I'd love to, win a few games where we can. Delivery. Takes that slider outside. Good. I forgot to check. Maybe it was on the screen, but I didn't check. No, it wasn't on the screen, but I gotta check. Where is our draft pick in the upcoming draft? Where are we picking? I guess the draft lottery already happened. Oh, just foul. Well, that would have been a great line down the line double, maybe. I don't know. Bases loaded. 1 and 2 now. Takes another slider. Very good, Joey. Good at bat. Making Walker really work here. Not sure how much longer he'll stay at this point. Yes, he's working hard. 2-2. Delivery. Ooh, swings on that one. That one just hung for a second. That was, what, a 12-6? Can I see the last pitch? No, I can't. I'd have to be in control. Fouls it again. Pitch 19 now. Meneses gets that into play, and it'll go down for a single! Joey drives in another! Woohoo! And he brought in 2! A 2 RBI single from Joey! Bring that batting average up, baby. Let's go! .094. Brings home the man at third and the one at second. I don't know who that was at second, but great speed to come in on that little bloop single, kinda. Little pop-up single. Walker giving up a lot. Now it's Nasim Nunez. So why does it say that he was pitching? He's a Rule 5 draft guy. Why was he pitching? I don't know. It wasn't a 12-6. It was a curveball. Reached on error. 0 for 7 on the season so far. Nasim Nunez. Woot. Yes, sir. 4-1 Expos now. I'm glad we came in to see this one. At least this is a little exciting. Ryan Walker's getting eaten up out here. Runners on first and second, still 1 out. Ooh, he's going to take that curveball in. Quickly down 0-2. 2 curveballs that Nunez just watches. Come on, Nasim, Rule 5 draftee. Come on, buddy. Delivery 0-2. Another curveball, but you know what? Good discipline. He hasn't swung yet. 3 curveballs, 2 strikes, 1 ball. And Nunez has taken all 3. 1 and 2 now. Delivery again. Oh, he'll take the one down low. No runners advance. Okay. All right. All right. In the dirt. Well done behind the Ryan Walker, man. He's having to work hard. 23 pitches here. We're just still needs 2 more outs. Nunez in a 2-2 count. He's working for it as well. He'll take that outside. Another curveball from Walker. He's getting tired. Robles is on deck. 167 average with runners in scoring position. 3-2 full count for Nunez. He worked himself a full count here. Nunez will take it for a walk. Sinker outside. And Nunez gets on base. Walker walks Nunez. And he's still going to stay in, though. Victor Robles now, with the bases loaded, has a great chance here. 4 RBI. That's it on the year. We want Victor Robles to look good if he's going to have a spot on this team. He could be trade bait. He is always a big-name prospect. Here's his chance to live up to the hype here a little bit. 91-mile-per-hour sinker swung on and fouled back. 26 pitches for Walker now. Not sure how many he's used to, but as a relief pitcher, not that many. Ooh, did he go? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's an 0-2 count right there on Robles. 0-2 didn't mean much for Nunez. Let's see what it means for Robles. 1 for 3 on the day. He'll swing on that. Gets it. Will it get down? Hit a grand slam in ST. And the tag. Oh, look! I didn't think about the tag. He's safe at home. Great tag from third. I hadn't even thought about that. Robles gets the sac fly at least. At least there's that. Robles with the sac fly. And now here we go. Walker's out. Luke Jackson coming in. Makes sense. Lane Thomas now. 5-1 Expos with 2 outs. From a 1-1 game with bases loaded to now up 5-1. Thomas 0 for 5 on the day. Walker really got roughed up. Luke Jackson, first pitch, swinging on that 94-mile-per-hour four-seam. Thomas not so hot against righties. Swung on that one pretty early with a lot of heat.
2 outs.
Jackson delivery. That's going to be a slider down low. Slim with his first message of the entire Expos franchise mode. When will we get Mortal Kombat? Probably never, my friend. Delivery. Takes that one. Slider in. 1-2 now. Thomas, come on, buddy. You swung at the fastball, and you're just looking at everything else. Thomas, 1-2. He'll slider way outside. He'll watch that one sail away. Good. 2-2 now. Making Jackson work a little bit. Oh, he checks his swing. Good. Slider down low. Full count. He worked himself a full count. Delivery. Swung on and fouled. 95-mile-per-hour four-seam. Come on, Thomas. Give me a nice 1-for-6 day. Get on base, buddy. Come on. Full count. Once again for Jackson. The Giants get their last out. Swung on, and there you go! Lane Thomas! He's 1-for-6! Look at that! Look at that! Another Expos player digging deep when behind the count and making the pitcher work for it and coming in clutch. The slider, he gets contact on the slider, right up the middle. He gets on base, which is exactly what we want to see from Lane Thomas. And it's 6-1 Expos, another RBI single made. Yeah? Finally. All right, 6-1 Expos. It's been a great ninth inning. This is a fun game to have. Oh, that going to get down? Yeah! First pitch swinging. Let's bring him on home. Keep bringing him home. 7-1 Expos. What an explosion of offense here in the top of the ninth inning. From a 1-1 game. Bases loaded with 1 out. Stone Garrett crushes it. There you go. We now are up 7-1 with 2 outs. Wow, the Giants falling apart here in the ninth inning at home. Ruiz, first pitch swing again! The Expos keep doing it! Bring them all home! Bring them all home! Keibert Ruiz with, is that a 2 or a 3 RBI double? Hold on, I can't see the chat. It's a 2-run double. Keibert Ruiz, first pitch swinging. Pat at the perfect timing. What a rally. Leave a like for Pat if you haven't already. Thanks for the good luck, buddy. Hobbsy, I'm thinking we need to add daily stream Expos for 12 hours a day so we can watch every game in its entirety. Perfect. First pitch swinging, 3rd consecutive. But this time it's gonna the outfielder's gonna get under it. And there you go, Joey Gallo. Woo! What an inning. What an inning, ladies and gentlemen. From 1-1 tie to being up 9-1. Let's return to simulating now. Whew. And the Expos win, of course they do. Wow. I don't think they lied about NHL 24 and PC. It's just they've never been clear about it. What a game. What a game. What was the final score in this one?
Thanks for stopping by. I'm John
There you go. Cry harder. It's a 1-1 tie. We rally back, win 9-1, and you're somehow still crying. What is there to say? 9-1 the final. Garcia, player of the game, 3 for 4. Jackson Rutledge gets the win. But what am I... You tell me cry harder. What am I crying about? We just won 9-1 with an 8-run ninth inning. What am I... Please, pray tell. What am I crying about? All right, so huge win against the Giants. Let's keep on rolling here. That was fun to see. Why did it say that Nunez was pitching? Was that a glitch? Yeah, Nunez is not any pitching at any time. Ooh. Lineup. Where's Nunez? Here, Nassim Nunez. Can I see... Yeah, he's never pitched, so I don't know what that glitch was. Okay, let's keep on going. We're 6-4. 5-3 loss. Tough. Keep active there in AAA. Floro, yeah, place him on the bench. 5-3 loss, 5-2 win. The Blue Jays are offering us a trade. The Blue Jays want to give us Addison Barger for Nick Senzel. Interesting. Addison Barger, shortstop. He is... No, I wouldn't. Why would I do that? Come on. 24C versus Senzel, who's 28, 72. Yeah, 4 years younger, I suppose. But no, definitely want Nick Senzel. Yeah, just chilling, chill, I know. Okay. I know I love, yeah, Barker's good. I'm sure he is Hobbsy, but doesn't work for us. All right, now against the lowly A's, they're going to destroy us. No, okay, we win 2-1. There you go. 2-1 win, and then a 3-2 loss. All right, let's check out the scouting now. 14 prospects scouted, 20 scouted, 33 scouted. There we go. Let's change from west to east. But I also want to see where we're picking. We're picking at 10th overall. 10th overall. Yeah, that's a perfectly fine trade to decline. So we're picking at 10th. Not the top picks, but still 10th is fine. So we'll want to edit this, send him to the east. Send him to the east. There you go. Let's keep scouting international the same. And we're good to continue. All right. A's 8-5 loss. And here are the Dodgers, of course, one of the best teams in the league. 4-0 loss. Hey, 7-5 win. 6-4 loss. 5-3 win. And then a 7-2 win. Yes, Senzel is on the Nats right now. When will I do my franchise guide for MLB? I'm not sure if I'll do one, honestly, Joshua. My one for MLB 23 is still perfectly fine. It's almost a 2-hour video. It would be a huge process to make another one, and I'd just be saying pretty much the same thing. So I'm not sure if I'm going to ever end up making another one. Maybe in the summer or something, but I can't say it's high on my priority list just yet. Good. All right, keep on scouting. Plus 15% per week, so that should be 30% scouted for international now, 20% scouted for central, 10% scouted for east and west. Let's keep doing another couple of weeks like that then. That's why we're trying to save Senzel. Picking best option can be better than picking by position. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, absolutely. The draft is coming up soon. 3-0 loss, 7-5 win, 5-3 loss, 7-0 win, loss, against the Dodgers. We're 12-12. 6-0 loss against Miami, 3-1 win against the Marlins. There you go. We're 7 games back in the NL East. It could be worse. The Mets are worse than us. So that's 15-30. That's 45% scouted. Let's do another week. We're in week, as you see, top left corner, you can see we're in week 4 of 14. Another week or two like that. 4-1 win, 4-2 win, 5-3 loss, 4-0 win. Actually, now that a new month has come and gone, we can see the organizational updates. In Double-A, Jake Alou could not catch a break. He put up a 128 average. Vargas in Triple-A not doing so hot either. Tough month for Powell in Double-A. Will Frizzle swung a hot bat in April in Double-A, batting 300. That's good. Jackson Clough looking good in Triple-A. Joe Lasorsa, looking good in Double-A. And Tanner Rainey looking good in Triple-A. Okay, good to know. A lot of cold, a lot of snowflakes here, though. I don't like that. Mackenzie Gore's hot. That's good. But a lot of snowflakes. Not ideal. Okay. 12-3 loss. 7-3 win. We're back to 500. 16-16. 5-2 win against the Jays. We're going to win the series at least. The Jays are also 500. 17-17. Okay, so international. Let's pause international. And let's say if I say scout prospect, I might even want to scout position. But if I scout prospect, just for a moment, if I look at pitchers, I should have a good number of, that are pretty decently scouted. 65, 69, 65% for the international guys, especially. Even no, Netherlands. Look at this guy, Jim Merrifield for the Netherlands. Okay. Yeah. Because aside from that, first base, we want to look at the first baseman, eh? We wanted to look at first baseman. So let's scout position. Let's scout first base. First base central. Let's do that while these two positions keep getting scouted a little bit. The last few weeks we'll do individual prospects. All right. Home team down by 2, bases loaded. Nick Senzel with the bases loaded. Let's check it out. Why not? We're not going to go in too often, but I want to see this one. Bases loaded with down by 2. We're just talking about Nick Senzel. Slim said he's a bust. Let's see if we can see him write his name into history here. 0 for 4 on the day, batting 224 on the season. There we go. Here against Romano at home, down by 2. Yeah, we definitely need pitching the most. Bottom of the 10th here in extras. It'll definitely come next. Yes, it will. It will. First pitch strike. Already set? No, it's already set because the order is set from last season. It's just that instead of the NHL where the draft is in the off season, the draft is closer to the start of the year. But the draft order is still set from last year's standings. Second pitch swung on and missed. Right, injuries. I know. But he's doing okay-ish. This season, I guess. 0-2 quickly. Takes that one. Good take. Chokemano. There you go. I'll say it with you, Slim. Chokemano. I have him in fantasy. I love Romano, but Chokemano. Swung on and missed. Senzel goes down swinging. All right, bases are still loaded for Victor Robles. 3 for 4 on the day with a home run. He's 5 for 10 in the series. Great. Okay, we'll take that. 1 out away the Blue Jays are. Robles takes that first pitch, four-seam. Here we are. The roof is off. The hundreds of millions have been spent, and the roof is off here at Olympic Stadium in Montreal. Beautiful evening, beautiful afternoon dans la belle province. Robles takes that one. Mistake on the two-seam. Down to the last strike here. 0-2. Last strike of the game. Delivery swung on and fouled. All right, this has got contact on it. At least a little bit of contact. Youppi, come on, Youppi! Rally for Youppi! Come on! Dawson, the old Expos are definitely in attendance throughout the season. All right, Robles gets contact on that again. At least. Come on, bases loaded, Robles. If there's anyone to do it, it's you. Come on, Victor! Ooh, good take on the slider. 1-2. Happy Cinco de Mayo from the Show Regional. Hey, look at that. Taking the slider outside again. 2-2. Working his way. Making Romano work hard here. World Series winner. Let's go. Goes down looking, and the Blue Jays win. All right. Can't win them all. Guerrero player of the game. Cisnero took the loss. Unfortunate. Robles was 3 for 5 with a home run. Gallo 1 for 4 with a home run. Eddie Rosario out 2 to 3 months with a fractured wrist. Ouch. 60-day IL for Eddie Rosario. Yikes. We got to promote someone probably in the lineup. Yeah, so that where was he playing? He was playing in left field. So Rosario, actually Robles is going to get a chance here to be an everyday guy. He's going to get a chance to be an everyday guy. I want Kieboom to play more. Unless we put Joey Gallo in the outfield and we give some at-bats to Carter Kieboom. Better against lefties, maybe. But Robles, let's put him in the lineup. Senzel's going to go down here. Let's move Garcia up in the lineup. He's batting 304. No, Gallo can stay there. Thomas is moving down. Garcia, you're batting 4th if you're going to be that good. And C.J. Abrams, 315. Love it. Yeah, he has a ring. It means he's got to play the rest of his career. He's got a ring. And now DH will be Kieboom against lefties. I want to see Kieboom in the lineup more a bit here. Abrams, he's too good, but I don't know about if he's as good against lefties. Garcia's going to move up here. Thomas is better against lefties, so I'll keep him in there against lefties. No, something like this is good. Mr. Brian Michalak, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Long time no see, eh? Tell me, are you a Red Sox fan? Being a Bruins fan as well? I'm curious. So who from AAA can get a call up here? Alex Call gets the call, maybe? Batting 260 right now? No one else looks that great, eh? Yeesh, tough averages. There's Jackson Clough batting 294. Shortstop, though. I prefer to call up an outfielder. So let's move it up. Let's go Alex Call. Welcome to the MLB, buddy. He's going to get a chance to be on the bench for the next couple months. Huge side. There you go. Boston, everything. Gotcha. It's like my brother. Pirates, Penguins, Steelers. He's Penguins, everything. Pittsburgh, everything. All right. From Choke Soda. Perfect. We'd love to have him then. Let's keep on rolling here. Auto fix down in AAA. No problem. The Orioles. We lose 8-3. Lose 10-0. That's what we want to see. This we can sim through. I'm not going to go see all of them. CJ, come on, CJ. We're down 4-3. Hey, we win 6-5. Let's go. Big 6-5 rally. Rutledge, woo. Okay, for a day or two. Keep him active. 8-6 loss. Okay. Back to scouting now. Okay, let's cancel all the assignments now that we've done a few weeks like this. We still have a good amount of time left. Only 7 first base prospects were scouted, eh? Let's keep this guy there on the first baseman. I'm going to keep him on the first baseman. What do we want to know? What do we want to know more about? We have the outfield. Dabrowski. It's okay. Come Pittsburgh it was actually Lemieux. Then it was Crosby, and then everything followed suit. Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite things about you, Data. Out of nowhere, someone stops by after a while, and you recall them, and hey, their favorite team immediately asks. It's good. Hey, thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. I try my best to have everything in the archives. So, you know, if you want to see me really pull out the archives on Mr. Brian Michalak, we can talk about if his wife's made any muffins lately. We can talk about his how his new job's going the last year since he bought his new house. There's a lot we can talk about if we dig in deep. I don't mean to dox anybody, but just I like to try and keep as much in my memory as possible. Is there a scouting video for MLB in the future? I wouldn't say so, because all the scouting information you need to know is covered in my MLB The Show franchise mode guide. There's about a 20-minute segment in that video all about scouting, so I wouldn't say a video on its own would be coming, unless I were to make one separate maybe. That could be a possibility. Let's see. Yes, Slim. Yes, I know. I wish we could just scout infield in general. Yes, that would definitely be the right thing to do, Teodoro. So if we look at, because it's tough because the rank needs to be the rank from the MLB and the team is very different, right? Actually, maybe we need to discover more prospects first. And we need to discover more prospects. I don't even see the guy who's ranked 1 and all that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Actually, we need to discover more first. So let's discover more prospects. Let's do 1 week just of discover. Actually, 2 weeks in different places. So we're going to do discover new prospects, West, Central, East. Then next week will be international pitcher as well as 2 other positions. So let's get some more locations uncovered a little bit here. I wasn't really thinking about that too much. Here we go. Tie game 0-0, bases loaded. Red Sox win 1-0. Too bad. Future pitching, nothing. There's nothing to look at in the future. There's almost nobody there. That could be that would be something. I always put out my videos leading into the playoffs, so maybe Slim and I could do something. Rutledge stays in long relief, correct? No, he was playing. I think he was playing a rotation spot, was he? No, I think he was just in relief. Yeah, pretty sure. Who's not pitching like at all? Hey, two innings each for these guys. Harvey, these guys aren't pitching too much, eh? Floro has been horrible. Yeah. We have too many arms, maybe. Maybe Finnegan needs to go. His 5.1 million. Yeah, I think Kyle Finnegan could probably go at some point. So we'll keep him here for now, but eventually Kyle Finnegan will be a trade piece. Richard Bleer, he's looking good. Okay, we'll continue like that. Okay, White Sox are beating us pretty good. White Sox beat us there. There's a little 4-game losing streak, then we win 4-1. Phillies 3-2 loss, 6-3 win. No, why would I pay money to release him? Okay. So, for example, if I look now, do I see more players? There you go. So, draft rank 3 here is now he's... Or was I only looking at pitchers before? Was that why? I don't know. Guillermo Mendoza's here. Why wouldn't I get a prospect? Why would I... No, I need to stop myself. What's the point of arguing with the brick wall known as Slim? Okay, discover new prospects. We did pitchers. Let's go for infield west. And pitchers. Hold on. Cancel everybody first. Hold on. May have more inning pitch than the rest of the bullpen combined. I've not... that's true. That's true. In long relief, that's exactly what it is. Okay, so now we want to do pitcher international. As well as... infield west, infield east, then we'll fix it again next time. How has your night been, Commander? It's been all right. It's going all right so far. Always excited to do some Expos work right here. Safety pads along the gymnasium. So many tear-soaked stains. That's good, Joe. How about you, Dabrowski? Thanks for asking. Evening's going well so far. No trades yet. No trades yet. But always excited to be back on a Tuesday evening. I had just recorded the Canucks postseason this weekend, so I'm hoping to get that uploaded for tomorrow. I haven't edited it at all yet, so I'm not sure if I can get it out for tomorrow, but I would like to get the Canucks postseason out. But yeah, good to be back in the chair here talking with all of you. 5-2 loss, 10-6 win, 9-4 loss. Keep going through these. 5-4 loss, 4-1 loss, 1-0 loss. Yeah, we're 21-29 now. We're going to start making some trades soon enough. All right, back to scouting. 2 more. Only 1 discovered? Okay, that was a waste of a week. Okay, so forget discovery. Let's go back to scouting. Holding the tears over the Devils and the Mets. Yeah, of course. Let's go back to scouting prospects now. So now we see Eduardo Montoya, ranked 7 by the league, but 1 by us. Without being biased, who do you think is winning the Cup? That's a tough call. That is a very tough call, Slim. Rangers look good. Rangers and Avalanche will be my two choices, I suppose, from the East and the West, probably. Now Slim's here. My name is Palm comes in with the 10. Whoo! To my name is Palm. Thanks, Palm. Coming in with a $10 dono. As you may know, every donation adds your name, gives you an entry into the raffle for a created player. So, Palm, I'm going to add you to the list. There you go. Whether it be on MLB or an NHL, you'll have an entry into the... Actually, that's 2 entries. $10 and up is 2 entries. So there you go. Palm with 2 entries. Thank you very much. I believe we're pretty much at MLB The Show 24 being paid off at this point. Now it's time to keep saving up for the next purchase at this point as well. I'm a fan of the Expos, right? So I like the Nationals, but I wouldn't. And then the Canadians are my team in the NHL. But in the NHL, there's a lot of teams that I like. Of course, the Canadians are my number one. In the MLB, the Nationals, I guess, are technically my team, but in general, there's a lot of teams that I could root for. I don't have hate for many. Like I don't like the Yankees. I don't like the Astros really. But like I could find a lot of reasons to root for a lot of other teams based on my fantasy teams and just other good storylines. Sorry, I digress here. Palm, thanks for the donation. So very much appreciated, my friend. Thanks for coming through with the big $10 dono to start the evening. Leave a like for Palm if you haven't already. He is a legend. So yeah, we want to start thinking about where we're drafting. That's number 10. So we could see Eduardo Montoya, but I'd prefer to look at starting pitchers, right? So would Dante Metzger still be there? Probably not. This guy could be interesting. Anthony Favre? I don't know. Is it like Brett Favre? I don't know. Let's scout him. Let's give him a week now that we're getting closer to the time being up. Let's give him a scout. Francesco Rodriguez, I think we should scout him even though he's not one of the top guys. And we'll also want to scout... Yeah, it's Favre. Jacob Balgard. He's 22, though. But he has potentially high potential. Let's go back here. I guess Dante should be scouted. Yeah, we'll just do that. Whatever. Sorry, I spent too much time thinking about that. I think we should just all keep crying. That's it. Josh Rojas on second. There he is. Let's do the next one. And that one we win 3-2. There we go. 10-2 loss. Keyboom. No! Out 1 to 2 months. Oh, no. Carter. We gave him some extra playtime and he got injured. In the extra playtime, what did he do? Alex Call's currently batting 136. In that time, what did he do? Carter, where are you? Shortstop? Yeah, no, here you are. He bat 167 with 2 runs. Come on, Carter. All right, let's keep on going. I gotta fix the lineups. Yeah, I know, for sure, but the scouting's our number 1 priority. So lineup, sorry, it was against lefties, eh? Yeah, lefties. DH Gallo can come in here, I suppose. Unless it should be Riley Adams. Give him some playtime? I don't know. Nunez playtime? Yeah, let's give Nunez some playtime. Let's let him play. Nasim Nunez. Why not? Okay. Pulled groin, keep him active. 9-1 loss, 6-3 win. Mitchell Parker, 1 to 2 months. Great. Auto-utilize. Set the scouts. Okay. There you go, of course, Slim. Okay, so yeah, this guy looks great here. Anthony Favre. Francesco Rodriguez will be great. He's ranked number 1 by our scouts, so wow, we'll want to really make sure that we get him in the system. And Dante Metzger, okay. For rank 2, he looks good, but he doesn't look crazy for rank 2. Potential 93, not like 99 or anything. So thank you, cancel these assignments. If I want to scout position again... Just to get a little bit about a lot of different positions, right? Let's go back to first base. Let's do international first base. Oh, I love it. I would love to do an expansion draft off the game and kind of import it in like that. 90 and 70, sorry, 85 and 77 in year 1. Wow. So yeah, sorry, scout position again. Let's think about relief pitchers as well. Even actually a closing pitcher would be good to think about. A closing pitcher from the East, why not? Edmonton and Rangers in the Cup final, I could see it. Oilers need to work on some things. And let's go, I don't know, catcher in the West. Let's do that for a couple of weeks. Auto fix, 5-1 loss, 4-2 loss. Jacob Young, ACL. The losses keep coming here. 7-2 win. Carter Kieboom, yeah, keep him there. We're 25-37. A trade from the Royals. They want to give us Garrett Hampson for Joey Gallo. This could be interesting. Who's this now? I don't know. Garrett Hampson's 29. That wouldn't make a lot of sense for us. Trading Gallo is fine, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense for us to pick up Garrett Hampson. Nah. Very versatile. No, it wouldn't work. Wouldn't make sense. Gallo's hot right now. 8-5 loss, 4-1 loss. Okay, we'll probably keep another week of the same thing. Only 2 prospects scouted? Come on, at least there's 8 scouted here. Yeah, we could use our second round pick on him, Teodoro. Absolutely. Okay, we're down to the last 4 weeks. We should probably scout prospects at this point. If we're only getting 2 scouted by like 10%, I'd rather scout prospects individually. So Metzger, we know. Guillermo Mendoza, let's scout him. Scout prospect. Let's also think about Parker Brindle. But I don't know if I want to go with this closing pitcher so early. I want to look for guys ranked later, like a Jim Merrifield, ranked 38 by the league, but 11 by us. That could be a guy at pick 43, maybe. I don't know, likely not. The Rod Hart, closing pitcher. How about Rod Hart? That could be a guy. Even Johnny Hamill. So Rod Hart can do that. Let's, how are the first basemen looking? Scout prospect. All first basemen. Is anyone interesting out here? With our later picks. 73-89. Ranked 1 by the league. Okay, he's going to be gone. Lloyd Fernandez. 66-98, maybe? Henry Ramos? Reminds me of Henry Castro. Let's scout Henry Ramos then. Why not? Let's get him scouted. First baseman. If we're going to take a first baseman, it would probably be him. 11-4 win, 1-0 win, 4-1 win, 5-2 win! Woo! That is a 4-game winning streak. The first time in all year, I think. Wow. 4-game winning streak comes to an end, but at least there's that. 3-1 loss. Keep active. And an 8-5 loss. Mitchell Parker. There. Okay. Let's see. What do we know about these guys? Henry Ramos. Still. Okay, let's keep learning about him. Guillermo Mendoza. We learned a bit more about him. Enough for me to be interested. So let's, okay, Guillermo, I've learned enough to say I'm interested. Rod Hart. Do I want to know more about Rod Hart? No, I know enough to say I'm interested. Henry Ramos, I want to learn more about him. Back to scouting prospects now. If I look just at some closing pitchers who aren't ranked like first round. Benito Perez. Oh, this guy could be Todd Everett. Unranked by both us and by the league. 75-99 potential, maybe. But overall, it's pretty low. Let's start with Benito Perez. Yeah, that's crazy. Our scouts would be really pull something out if that was if that guy ends up being something for us, Landon. Any relief pitchers who catch my eye here? In terms of rankings, not so... maybe this guy. 79-99. Bobby Weber. He's 21, though. I don't know. Let's think about other positions first. So catcher... Unger, Mitch Frederick. There's a few I'd be interested in. Where are these guys from? Puerto Rico, Missouri, Maryland, Oklahoma, New York. That wouldn't make sense to scout a region then. 64-98 is a big range. 79-98 is a better range. Okay, let's look at Ungerer then. Let's scout him. He'll get scouted 100%. Awesome. That's what I want to see. He'll get scouted 30%. He'll be scouted 40%. What if I swap him with priority number 1? Still 30%, eh? Doesn't change much. Okay. Let's do another week like that. The draft's coming up in less than a month now. Home team down by 2. Let's see if we can rally back. Robles, let's do it! And we lose 3-1. All right, 3-1 loss, 2-1 win. Auto utilize there. 2-1 win. Auto again. 11-6 win. 11-5 loss, 6-2 win, 5-2 loss. All right, scouting again. What do we see here? So Ungerer ends up being a guy I'm interested in. Yeah, 84-94 potential. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in getting him. Robles hit a grand slam in the final game of spring. Oh, and ST spring training. Yes. Sounds perfect. Hey, love it. That's why the sheet works so much. Thank you, Joe. One of our main historians. Henry Ramos. I know enough about Henry Ramos to say that I'm interested. Do I know enough about Benito Perez to say that I'm interested? Probably not. So let's keep him scouted for another week. Let's keep going. Another prospect now. Looking at all prospects. Let's go into the... Maybe the guys who might be in their 40s and stuff like that. Speedrun. Love it. Johnny... I wanted to see Johnny Hamill. Yeah, I wanted to see Johnny Hamill. Who else did I want to see? Julius Trowbridge? Third, he wouldn't be there, though. No, he wouldn't be there. I want to look for rankings that would be of interest. More in the 40s. 39, 30... more in the 40s. 40. How about the unranked 37? Lawrence Delaney. That could be something. Lawrence Delaney. Third base, though. We have a third base in the system, but unranked 37, and then even unranked 40. Ooh, Jacob Balgard. We gotta get Jacob Balgard. We gotta look at him. All right, we have, what, a couple more weeks now? Let's give it 2-0 win, 2-1 loss. We're up by 1, and we lose 5-4. Great. 3-0 loss, 8-4 loss. One more here. Home team down by 1. One runner on base. Yandy Diaz. Can Matt Barnes close it out? Yes, he does. 1-0 win. Royals want to send us a deal. Garrett, now they want to give it 2 prospects for the same guys you want to give me for Joey Gallo? Come on, Kansas City. That's ridiculous. All right, we are 15 games back with a 34-48 record here. Almost time to start making some trades, but first we want to look about think about the draft first and foremost. Benito Perez. Do I know enough about him yet? I can't do another week of Benito. We've learned enough. Johnny Hamill. Have I learned enough about Johnny Hamill? Yeah, I'd say so. And we have 100% scouted on Jacob Balgard. Yeah, we definitely want to target him. He's 22 with a low overall, but I'll still take 84-94 potential on Jacob Balgard. Okay, well, a couple more weeks now. Let's get back into where we're going to be drafting. Unless we focus really on starting pitchers. Let's look again at starting pitchers first, according to the rankings. All right, looking at the wrong spot. Sorry. 63-42 could be interesting. Mario Perez. He's very interested as well in signing with us. 84% interest. Whoa. We'll do the whole season, Joe. We'll do the whole season. 43-36, James Hubbard. That could be something for us. James Hubbard. Who else? Robinson Stoitsiadis. Oh, my goodness. Unranked 40 we saw. Unranked 44 we saw. 55-45, Torrey Miller. Domingo Gomez Phelps. 73-95 could be interesting. But then this guy is 72-96 unranked. Alberto Arroyo. Or is it Arrojo? And then one more. 64-51, we have 100% scouted. 17-55, no. 57. Anybody in the 80s? Like this guy, John Underwood. 67-89. Okay, think about John Underwood. Let's think about him. John Underwood. Anyone else stand out in potential? Maybe this guy. We have him scouted. This guy, Alberto Ramos. Ooh, we definitely want to target him. Whew, unranked from both systems. Oh my goodness. Unranked, 87-97. There's a lot of starting pitchers we're going to be targeting. Yeah, there's a good number of starting pitchers we're going to target. Okay, let's look at Underwood. Where was he? Underwood. John Underwood. May as well. Okay? We have one more week after this one. So this will be our last week for starting pitchers, let's say. 5-0 win. We're down by 1 against the Mets, and we lose. Okay. 7-5 win. Alex Call's out for 1 to 2 months. The guy we called up to replace Keyboom. And Rosario's still out. Let's keep him on the 60-day. 6-2, and we're 37-49. Do we just keep the lineup like this? I should probably call up a bat. But Rosario's going to be back soon. Let's wait till the deadline. We're getting close. 7-5 win. Auto. Sim to end. We win 9-8 against the Cardinals. Wow. That's a 4-game winning streak there. Yeah, draft rank 19. Too late now, but yeah. I think it might be a bit behind in the stream there, Severed. Okay, last week for scouting now. Okay, 74-90, 76-94. So John Underwood would have been a waste of a pick probably. Not that he's bad, but at that value, I'd rather take somebody else. Last week for scouting, we'll scout for different positions now. No starting pitchers. Relief pitchers. Anyone with really high potential later on. 72-96. Maybe. This guy from China? Interesting. Jay who? Who? Winston Valentine from New York. Winston Valentine. 41-65. 34-58. Yeah. Get caught using that. No. Opted out. It's a bit complicated on what it means to say opt out. It just has to go into I think it has to go into the signing bonus and like whether or not, and then you won't know as much about the injury risk. I forget what it is. There's a reason behind it that I knew at one point, but I'm blanking on it now. When the player opts out. 65 to 99 from Lee Krunikin, Alabama. But I need to get someone fully scouted now. Closing pitchers, a lot of unranked. Unranked 14, Rod Hart we had scouted. We're getting close to finding the next Gary Da Silva. So catchers, we said let's go after Ungerer if we can. That would be ideal. 84 to 94. Ashton Mills. Garrett Hoffman. Garrett Hoffman from Pennsylvania. There's so many. It's our last week. That's why I'm being a bit picky here. First baseman, we had a couple guys scouted. Henry Ramos, of course. Okay, first base, we're good. Second base. Guys seem to go. Darren Fletcher. Isaiah Brooks, 18, 60 to 94 maybe. Okay, let's give Isaiah Brooks a look. Let's go third base. Unranked 39, Lawrence Delaney. Do we want to 64.97? Anybody else? 65.99, Miguel Madrid. Lawrence Delaney. All right, Lawrence, we'll scout you. Shortstop, we have C.J. Abrams. Make sure he has a curly mustache straight out of 1925, and his first name starts with Gary and ends with Da Silva. Well said. We didn't look much at the outfield because we already have a good number of outfield prospects. But I look at one if there was like Steven Del Villar, 75 to 99. That could be very interesting. So let's think about him in the left field. For guys who are ranked later. Yeah, if they're 80% scouted, I'm okay with leaving them. We know enough. Steven Del Villar, let's look at him. So he'll get 40% scouted, he'll get 30% scouted, he'll get 76% scouted. Okay. Okay, so our last week of scouting, let's do it. We did what we could. There's going to be a lot of guys that we'll hit on, some we'll miss on, I think. It'll be unfortunate, but we're going to do our best. 8-4 win, 4-2 loss, 7-6 loss, 8-1 win. Eddie Rosario, finally, he's back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Eddie Rosario. He was hot. He was batting .310. So we'll have him come back in. Joey Gallo's going to make the All-Star game at this point? I don't know. Robles will probably come out. Robles can get traded at this point. Robles, yeah, you're going to get traded. Sorry, buddy. Eddie Rosario's going to come in. He comes in against both. Yeah, All-Star game's coming up. Now, Nunez has been doing okay DHing. But I'm going to put... probably Robles just comes out again, eh? Can Nunez stay in? Or Gallo should probably be... yeah, Gallo's been hot. But Nunez can stay, though. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. 4-2 loss, 9-5 win. Alex Call is still injured. Futures All-Star game, blah, blah, blah. Sim to the end. We lose 1-0. All right, showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the draft. So let's start pinning the players we want. Absolutely the top guys. They won't be there. Let's start pinning the top guys. Rosario could be a trade candidate. These older guys for sure. Rosario, Gallo. I think we'll have a heavy trade-off at the deadline. So let's add the big names to the draft queue who we've scouted more. Let's get excited for this one. Yeah, I agree there, Joe. All the guys, and pretty much anyone who's scouted enough, I'm going to put in the queue just to say that I'm interested in them. Not that I want to draft them necessarily, but just anyone who we have fully scouted, just so we keep note of them, or at least scouted a decent amount. And we can tell who's going when. Yeah, we can go. If a player disappears from the queue, we can know that someone left or not. Ben Valenzuela can stay, I guess. Ernesto Valdez, Balgard, Perez, Carmona. This guy, I don't know if I want him as much. 7185, probably not as much. Del Villar. Okay, we learned about Del Villar, and he looks pretty good there in the outfield. 80 to 94 potential. So we're going to try our best to hit as many. Too bad you can't trade for picks. There's a lot of guys I want to trade for. This looks like a very good draft class. He's still young, but I'm saying if we want to move out outfielders for pitchers, he'd be the guy that's at the top of my list to be moved. McDougal. I'd move Robles before I move some of our better prospects, right? These guys have low potential, so I'm not worried about them. 91 Henry Ramos, yep. this new season. I'm new. I watched you slam those 2 home runs last stream after building the team, so I'm invested. Let's go! Thanks for joining on in the booth here, in the GM booth. We're glad to have you, Severed. And please correct me. This is severed. Am I just having a hard time reading? Someone can say, yeah, it could be someone who goes to AAA. Absolutely. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's pretty much everybody. Yes. Okay, so we got a ton of guys pinned. Let's go to the draft here with the 10th overall pick. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. So we know that the first overall pick is going to the Guardians. So it's going to go the Guardians, the Reds, the Rockies. Then A's, Sox, Royals, Cards, Angels, and Pirates before we pick at 10. And then we'll pick again at 43. Gotcha. So we lost. Did we lose the draft lottery or something to fall that far back? I guess so. We fell from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 to 10. Is that what it is? Okay, let's start the draft and see who goes here. Let me get a sip of water here. Hey, Warmaster, the man, the myth, the legend. GM Data, how you doing today, my friend? Warmaster, welcome to the stream. We're doing all right. We're ready for the draft. It's an exciting time. Play some horror with a few friends. We'll rush. Perfect draft. Okay, go after the stream. After the draft, that'll be good timing. So Guillermo Mendoza, ranked 3 by the league, ranked 3 by our scouts in the left field. He goes first overall to the Guardians. Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Mackenzie and Warmaster both joining at a great time. Dante Metzer, there's that starting pitcher we were thinking about. Number 1 in our system, number 2 ranked by the league. Makes sense that he goes number 2 overall, so we weren't going to be getting Dante. No problem. Going to the Reds, and going 3rd overall is Sherwood Newsom. We hadn't scouted him. Starting pitcher. Ranked 35 by the league, 66 by us. So the Rockies knew something about Sherwood Newsom to take him 3rd overall. All right, so let's sim to our pick now. Let's see. Okay, a few names went. Anthony Favre, we had scouted him. But I don't think most of our guys should still be there. So view prospects, looking at all. We could take Francesco Rodriguez with this first overall pick here. Ranked 6 by us, but 59th by the league, so we could wait until 43 on him and risk it. Do we go with the... No, we don't go for the closing or the relief pitch. I don't think we can do that. It's just Salvador Santana. Yeah, that was how it was in the Pirates with the Reds. We could go... If we sort according to league rank... Can we look at league rank? No, eh? According to our team rank... next up would be Rodriguez at 6. Michael Chavez, Benito Perez, Rod Hart, these closing, but Jim Merrifield. Jim Merrifield could be a guy, ranked 13 by our scouts, 38 by the league. Or do we just take our guy? You know? Do we just take our guy? Tough call here. A lot of the guys we want later on are unranked, right? So we can wait until later a little bit. We probably just go. Go Rodriguez here. 79 to 95 potential. We don't need to play around with this. He's 18. He has a high overall for being 18 as well. He's interested. Yeah, let's do it. So Gary Da Silva from Cuba with the Pirates. It's now Francesco Rodriguez from the Dominican Republic. 18 years old, 6'4", high overall for his age. Ranked 59th by the league, but 6th by us. It might feel like a bit of a reach here, but we're going to take our guy, Francesco Rodriguez, with the first pick with the Expos. His pitch mix. He has... Where do we see that? Where am I looking? I don't know if it shows you here, eh? Doesn't show you. No, sorry, doesn't show you, Warmaster. With the first pick since leaving Montreal, and Ryan Zimmerman was picked by the Nationals in 2004. Our first pick back in Montreal, Francesco Rodriguez. What? Hit square? Thank you, Warmaster. I totally missed that. Toggle attributes. Four-seam, change-up, sweeping curve, and splitter. There you go. My apologies, Warmaster. Rodriguez, welcome to Montreal. Bienvenue à l'équipe, mon ami Francesco Rodriguez. Bienvenue à Montréal avec la 10e sélection dans le repêchage de 2024. Bienvenue aux Expos de Montréal. Francesco, nous sommes très contents de t'avoir. All right, so there's our first pick. A lot of these guys will probably go in before our next pick at 43 or whatever. But let's sim to our next pick and see who's still available. Okay, a few names went, but a lot of our guys are still there, it looks like. Okay, who else went who jumps out at me? Damon Root we had scouted, I think. Domingo Gomez-Phelps we had seen. Robinson Stoitsiadis. Jim Merrifield. John Underwood. Bobby Weber. Okay, so a lot of our guys are still there, though. Here at 43. Mo Francesco Sisa. Okay, so again, this could be interesting. Benito Perez, when we think about the closing pitchers, there's a couple that we want. One's unranked, one's ranked 30th. Benito Perez ranked 11th by our Drew Carey to Pittsburgh. But he's ranked 11th by our scouts, 30th by the league, and here he is available at 43, so that might be interesting for us. Johnny Hamill, though, might be another starting pitcher for our system that we would want, though. Johnny Hamill would probably not be here at 81, but Rod Hart would be. So do we pass on Benito Perez to get Johnny Hamill and then later get Rod Hart? I think that's probably the move, eh? That's probably the move. Johnny Hamill's still out here. Benito Perez is interesting. There might be a reason he fell also. James Hubbard, we want him in the system. If we think about starting pitchers between Hamill and Hubbard, 75 to 89 versus 74 to 90, and he's 3 years younger. I'd be tempted to go James Hubbard instead. We have him more scouted. He's more interested in coming to Montreal. Four-seam, curve, change-up, two-seam. Four-seam, slurve, cutter, change-up? I think we ought to go Jimmy. Yeah, James. Let's go James Hubbard. We're going to make the call here. James Hubbard's going here, trusting the gut with James Hubbard, and we'll hope for the relief pitcher coming up soon enough. James Hubbard, bienvenue, mon ami, avec le 81e, right? 81st, not an easy number to say in French. Selection, James Hubbard, that velocity as well. Welcome to the team, James. We still want to think about Rod Hart and Johnny Hamill, but I would hope just at least as some of these guys, I think, yeah, the majority should still be there at our next pick. Next pick, yep, a good number are still there. Okay. After James Hubbard, who else went on our list? Benito Perez goes 50th. Yeah, there goes Benito Perez at 50. That's okay. We thought so. Johnny Hamill goes 61st. We were thinking about him at 43. He goes at 61. And then Perez at 53, too. I think we were thinking about him. Ungerer, the catcher, goes at 66. Right, having a lefty option is good as well. McDougal. Balgard. No! I wanted Balgard so bad! He goes at 78. No! He was unranked, wasn't he? Man. No. Hey, merci beaucoup. Alright, so at 81... Do we go for... I don't want to miss more on any more of our guys, right? Jays drafted a Ricky Henderson. I didn't see that. That's great. Looking at all... Do we go for our guy in Rod Hart? He's ranked 12th by our team. You know, I don't want to miss out on him like we missed out on James... on whatever the guy just said. Whoa! I didn't say to do that! Did we run out of time? You know, I was going to do this anyways. I did not click anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a glitch or something? I didn't click anything. Did we run out of time? Did we not have... Hold on, let me go back in the stream here. Yeah, okay, we ran out of time. We ran out of time. But I thought we had 3 minutes. Did that take 3 minutes? Thank goodness it took the next guy that we had pinned. I was going to take Rod Hart anyways, most likely. So, all right. Oh, you only got a minute. All right, so Rod Hart, I was going to take him anyways, most likely. He's our closing pitcher to add to the system. Thank you very much, Rod Hart. Oof, I got scared there for a second. I thought it was a glitch. If it was just the timer, that's fine. Are any of these guys going to... I would like Henry Ramos for the next pick if he's still there. Yeah, he'll still be there. Could go Henry Ramos. So just quickly to skim through these guys. Quickly skimming. I don't think I see any of our guys. One of them went, but I'm not seeing who it is quickly. I can't spend time on this, though. Pick 111 now. We could go Ernesto Valdez. 87 to 97 potential. I don't think we can skip on him. Ernesto Valdez... Or we wait until Henry Ramos might be gone by 141. But that's really nice there. Ernesto Valdez, that's really nice. The 4-seam, the splitter, the 2-seam, the changeup, and the 12-6. He looks really good. And he's very interested in signing with us, 84%. Ernesto saves Christmas, let's do it. Ernesto Valdez, welcome to the team. Ernesto. Let's do it. Is Henry Ramos still the... It's not going to be the end of the world, but fingers crossed he stays. Yeah, strategy still works. I don't know if the process is that much different, but yeah, strategy still works. Fingers crossed. No, Henry went. It was okay. We knew that that was a possibility. Henry goes 122nd to the Yankees. Gotcha. All right, so pick 144 now. We have 2 more picks in this draft. We might just want to throw a dart on who has potential. Looking at all players. 59 to 93 for Carson Cutliff. A guy like that. You know, just who seems to have potential. 80 to 99, Garrett Hoffman. 80 to 99, but unscouted, so who knows what that is. He might be the highest potential player left. I wouldn't mind getting a catcher in the system. Brian Alessio? A Better Call Saul. I never watched Better Call Saul. Time's going to run out soon. Lincoln Norris is also interesting, but he's 22, you know? Let's go for the catcher. Where is he? Catcher. Garrett Hoffman. Why not? Take a chance on the catcher. Thanks for the time check. Why not? Garrett Hoffman, welcome to the team. Garrett Hoffman, 80 to 99. We'll see what his potential actually is. We do need a catcher, so why not? Garrett Hoffman, welcome to Montreal. Let's see if any of those other 2 guys are remaining with our last pick. Neither of them are left. All right, pick 171. Just anyone with potential at this point. Anyone who looks interesting. Cutliff is still here, so Cutliff could be the guy. 93 potential. Highest potential, maybe Tanner Washington. 70 to 94. He's already 20. 92. Craig Gonzalez, 23 years old. 18. Let's go for Cutliff. Yeah, Carson Cutliff looks like he's the guy. Let's do it. Eloy Spanos is interesting. He wants to sign with us as well. 65 to 87. That wouldn't be bad. We already took a closing pitcher, right? Would it be bad to go with another starter? At least we know who he is. They're both 18. Closers are easy to come by. I'm going to say let's go this year above all years. Cutliff was my guy, but I'm going to think Eloy might be interesting. Let's draft Eloy. Let's do it. Eloy, welcome aboard. Eloy Spanos. Okay, so we got a lot of good youth in the system in this draft, and that about does it. There you go. The 2024 first-year draft has come to an end. I'll be very interested to see what these actual overalls and potentials are when we can sign draft picks soon enough. All right, All-Star voting. How are things looking here for the All-Star voting? At first base, where's Joey Gallo? Where's Joey Gallo? There he is, down here. Has 381,000 votes. At least there's that. Okay. So let's get to the Home Run Derby. Let's check it out. Who made it this year? It's Seager, Altuve, Alonso, Judge, Martinez, Acuna Jr., Alvarez, and Ohtani in the Home Run Derby this year. In the All-Star Game, did anyone make it? Let's see. Did anyone make the All-Star Game? Might as well just quick manage NL. Any of our players on this Forsaken team. Matt Barnes makes it. Look at that. Not be no hit tonight. Thank you, Bichette. Thank you, my fantasy lineup as well. So Matt Barnes, our closer, makes the All-Star Game. He has 28 saves on the year, 2.97 ERA. Matt Barnes looking good. All right, good for him. At least somebody made it. And then, wrong thing. And for the batters, let's see. Keibert Ruiz, look at that. Keibert batting 276 on the year. Keibert makes it. Woo, go Keibert. Love it. There you go. All right, so there are our 2 All-Stars. Maybe a quick note to anybody, if it's Joe, or Dabrowski keeping track of the sheet right now. Let's keep track of our All-Stars. We've never done that before. Let's keep track of our All-Stars. So Ruiz and Barnes are 2 All-Stars this year. The NL defeats the AL. What was the score in this one? Let's see. 5-3. Very good. Bednar gets the win. Okay. All right, let's sign our draft picks now. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. They have almost everybody has high interest, so at least there's that. Perfect. Man's a machine. Let's go. So let's just get as much interest as possible on these guys. The guys with the lower... Okay, yeah. Just get as much interest as possible so that they want to sign for lower amounts. We still have a lot of time left. Thankfully, we drafted guys who had high interest. William Contreras traded from the Brewers to the Red Sox for Tristan Casas and Jarren Duran. Wow. Tristan Casas, one of the legends in our Pirates series, going from the Red Sox to the Brewers. Oh my goodness. When's the trade deadline? Trade deadline prep in 3 days. This we can continue doing that. going. 3-2 win. Keep active. Carter Keyboom. Place him on the bench. 3-2 win. 6-9 loss. 9-6 loss. Let's review the trade block now. Okay, so the trade block. Who is on our block? Joey Gallo's up there. Quite a trade, yeah. Joey Gallo's going to be up there. Joey Meneses should probably be in there as well at his age. Eddie Rosario is going to be in there. By the way, CJ Abrams up to a 75 overall. That's great. Dylan Cruz up to a 73. Great. Garcia's up to a 71. That's great. Zach Greinke, how you doing, buddy? You're doing okay. He's doing okay, but we want him, trading him to a contender would be good for him. So we'll put him on the block. Finnegan definitely on there as well. Always against the Joes and the Joeys. That's true, eh? We had Joe and Joey. Robles will throw on there as well. He's up to a 67. That's good. But batting 203. Ouch. How's Kate Cavalli doing? Oh, yeah, Floro. Where's Floro? Is he... Did I pass him? Floro, there he is. Floro. Actually, his numbers have come down. But at 33, I'll put him on the block, at least for now. All right, what are we seeking? Starting pitching, relief pitching? Yes. Actually, I'm not going to put any. We're looking for everything, so may as well keep it like that. Okay, so there are the players on our trade block right now. Who are any good players with potential on the blocks? Not really, eh? Those don't usually get put on the block. Prospects don't really go on the blook. No, prospects never go on the block. When is the trade deadline? It's coming up in the next week, I believe. Does it tell us? Trade is the 31st. The 31st is the deadline. Bases loaded 4-4 game, and we win 5-4. I love it. Okay. Let's try signing these guys now. 69% interest. Let's go. Our first overall pick, or our first pick, 10th overall, Francesco Rodriguez. MLB says give him 4.1, but he only wants MLB says 5.4. Let's give him 4.2. Would you like 4.2? Okay, great. Francesco Rodriguez is signed on. Whew, that's a relief. Don't need to worry about him. Very good. Rod Hart, would you like to sign? You're interested. Let's try 654. He's on board. Rod Hart, thank you. James Hubbard, he wants 2.3. Would you take 2.26? No. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. This guy's definitely... Ernesto Valdez we can sign right now. Yeah, 452. No problem for Ernesto. And these last two guys can get these last two spots here as they continue to... we have to continue to learn more about them. We'll learn about Hoffman as we continue to try to get his interest up in signing. Joey Gallo's out for a day or two. Stay healthy, buddy. Can't trade you if you're not healthy. 10-1 win, 6-3 loss. Will Frizzle out 1 to 2 months. Great. Joey Gallo. Might be time to look about trading Joey Gallo at this point. I don't want to risk anything. Signed draft picks. How's everybody looking? Hoffman, we're learning more about him. Good. Okay, so if we want to think about trades now, ladies and gentlemen, what we want to do if we're making a trade, without even looking at the trade finder, I want to look at player search. What we want would be definitely a starting pitcher who is probably no older than 23, who is at least, let's say, I don't know, a 60 overall. Not a player who's playing right now, so no 80 overalls, no, let's say 75 max. And I want his potential to be at least B, so 80. Let's see who comes up when we do that. Okay, a good number of starting pitchers come up. Good, there's a good number of starting pitchers come up. So Paul Skeens from the Pirates. I want to look at good teams, right? Where are some good teams I would say let's move them away? And probably no one in the MLB. You know what? It has to be, let's say AAA or AA, right? So let's, I don't care about the league. There you go, AAA. Starting with AAA. So Tage Bradley, no A potential, no big name A potential guys probably. The Phillies have a couple guys here. Like who has an excess? Maybe the Phillies have a couple. I think the Tigers have a couple. Yeah, the Tigers have a few. The Braves might have a few. Okay, so that being said, Andrew Painter would be great. But he's playing in, he's playing in AAA. These are his AAA stats. He's looking good in AAA. 6'7" Andrew Painter. I don't think they're going to be trading him for some scraps, right? We have to think about a team that would trade a so-so prospect probably. So probably anyone with, it probably have to be a B potential guy. It would probably have to be B potential. Jack Leader? Here. 23 B potential. He could be interesting. Not the greatest numbers in AAA, which would lend to the fact that maybe the Texans want to, the Rangers want to trade him. Wilmer Flores. A lot of good numbers here in AAA. Quinn Priester, our old friend Quinn Priester. Let's think about Jack. If we look at the Texas Rangers, I offer you Joey Gallo, former Texas player Joey Gallo, and I throw in an outfielder, like let's say a Victor Robles. Yeah, we got them in the draft, but it's still going to be a ways away from them making an impact. We want guys who can play in like a couple seasons, right? Former first-round pick. That's good. Although Texas has budgetary constraints. They can't make any trades. They can't make any trades right now. We also have just an excess of outfield and just guys who are older, right? So if I were to say, even if we look at our stats for a second, our stats right here, player stats, sorting by, I don't know, home runs, let's say. Sorry, not all-time numbers. So Gallo with 22 home runs, batting .221. I'm sure a team would be interested in him. Next Senzel is hot right now. That's great. Maybe we keep Joey Meneses. Gallo's the one who's going to free agency next year. Meneses we have renewable. So Gallo can probably get traded for sure. Stone Garrett's picking it up, so we want to keep him with his 8 potential. That's good. So Stone Garrett was a trade piece at one point, but he's heating up. Eddie Rosario, 32 years old. He's a free agent. So Eddie Rosario and Joey Gallo would be the two big ones to move because they're hot and they're expiring UFAs. Victor Robles, we don't need to... He's a free agent next year. I don't know. Victor, 202 average. I might look at a trade with those 3 pieces, right? Like if I were to go to the trade finder or just trades, and I were to say Joey Gallo, Eddie Rosario, and Victor Robles, right? I wouldn't be opposed to trading our home run leader because he'll have value for a team who wants him. And if there's a top team out there, would he be that? No, he wouldn't be expensive. I'm just saying he would probably go to free agency. I don't know. We could keep him. I don't know. He's older, though. We could find guys like him in free agency, probably. Maybe even get him back in free agency. I'm saying let's be sellers and sell the expiring guys now. Now, who are the top teams in the league that would be looking for a deal like this, maybe? The Phillies, they have those pitching prospects. The Phillies, the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, the Rangers. Let's think about the Phillies. We could see, let's see what teams offer us as well. If I'm saying, here's Gallo, here's Rosario, and here's Robles, and I say, what trades would teams offer us for them? We're clearing out good money as well, just for the ownership's going to like that. What might a team offer us? I probably should have clicked prospects. Can I press back? No, I can't. So yeah, let me just back out. Prospects, just prospects. Well, I take a sip here. Just prospects. A lot of trades. They're working hard for this. Okay, so the Orioles could offer us... I'm looking for starting pitchers, though, especially. Yeah? Red Sox, Rays, a bunch of C-rated guys that equal to trade value, essentially. The Blue Jays, Nimala could be a guy. I don't know. Preferably, yeah, I would want... prospects doesn't mean guys who are 18. I want guys who are young and could grow. It could be an MLB player, but first I just want to check out what... Okay, 3 B-rated guys, but none of them pitchers from the Tigers. Royals. Nothing super interesting in these trades that are being offered to us, I have to say. This guy from the Athletics has B potential. Colby Thompson, is that what it was? Drew Hackenberg from the Braves is a starting pitcher with B potential 66. That could be interesting. So keep the Braves in mind. Even Owen Murphy. Hey, love it. Love Mason Shaw. Love to see it. Now the A's won't want to trade with us, though. It won't make sense. A potential guy, Rhett Lauder on the Reds. A potential on the Reds. Huh. The Reds are interesting. Even the Cardinals. Tink Hence. To look at them split up to... Yes. You're right. You're right. I'm trying to think more about targets first. Okay, so who do we like there? We like the Braves, and we like the... Reds. Braves and the Reds. Oh, A's is in potential, yes. So Connor Phillips, he's cold right now. B potential 22. Not looking good right now in the MLB. He's playing, no, in AAA. Tough numbers in AAA, eh? Yeah, those are some tough numbers. Not ideal. We'll check Kansas City's offer too. Rhett Lauder, A potential 22. Looking better in AAA. Rhett Lauder could be interesting from the Reds. Rhett Lauder. So keep him in mind. He's got the four-seam, the changeup, and the slider. Only 3 pitches, though. Right-handed, A potential, 66 overall. Rhett Lauder. Next up, we said the Braves. They were offering us... Was it Waldrep? No, it was Hackenberg. Good numbers in Double-A, eh? Again, only 3 pitches, though. Chase Petty, what team was he on? Also offering us Owen Murphy. He's got 4 pitches. Not playing. He's playing in Single A. Owen Murphy. Okay. We said the Royals had an offer for us. Lacey. He's 24. Good numbers in AAA. In Cincinnati, gotcha. Not bad for Lacey. 4 pitches in his repertoire. The Reds. Where is he? Chase Petty, yeah? Is he playing in Single A? Yikes, poor guy. 4 pitches for him. B potential. He could be interesting. Chase Petty could be interesting. And we also said, let's look at those big name teams. Like the Phillies are one of the best teams in the league right now. Would they be interested in moving like an Andrew Painter, right? They're under the budget. Actually, I wouldn't be able to. So if I take out Robles and I say I want Painter, they want a bit more value, but they're right up against them. I'd have to give you a prospect. He's buried in Cincinnati? That is another reason to think about getting him, though. That is another reason to think about getting him. Tyler Phillips? No. Mick Abel? He looks good. 6'5". Good numbers down in AAA. Maybe Mick Abel could be something interesting for us. B potential, 71. They want a little more value than budgetary constraints. So I wouldn't want to give you him. Maybe we could do 2 trades. We could get both pitchers. All right, Case Williams. True, not within the division. True, but I don't mind about trading within the division right now since we're not trying to do anything special. So the Phillies would take on Gallo, Rosario, and just a relief pitcher. And we'd take on Mick Abel, 6'5", B potential, 71 overall, 22-year-old. This could be pretty interesting for us. He has 5 pitches as well. Ooh, I think Mick Abel's the guy. I know we could explore like 50 different options, but I think for this, let's just do this and be content. I don't think we need to break our heads over super like negligible things. True, I know trades rarely happen within the division, but I don't know. We're sellers. They're buyers. They have a couple of good prospects in their system already. I don't think it's impossible to trade within the division when we're so different, not like we're both competing. I don't know. Do we want to restrict ourselves to that? I'm going to say let's just do it. I'm going to say I'm making the call. Mick Abel, welcome to Montreal, my friend. Philadelphia, best of luck for the rest of the season with Gallo and with Rosario. Thank you to you two for what you did for the Expos and Nationals organization so far. And I hope to someday see you again, perhaps. I wouldn't mind that. Ribalta with his F potential. Let's trade him and Robles. Let's see if we can pick up... Going back to the Reds now. Going back to the Reds... We said we want to look at Rhett Lauder. No, not Rhett Lauder. Chase Petty, buried in the Reds organization. They want a little bit more value. How little are we talking here? They would do this for a deep potential relief pitcher. Okay, I could do that. Marquise Grissom Jr.? I could do that. Okay. So it's going to be Victor Robles. We've been trying to make him work. I really wanted him to do well this year. He's been with the Nationals since 2017. He won his ring as well. Career .233 hitter. Still at a 60. He grew 65 to 67, but he's batting .202. I don't know. It hurts me to trade him because I wanted to see success from Robles. And I know it's a small sample size to start the year, 75 games, but 202. There's going to be other players in the outfield who need that play time. So I think we're going to go ahead and have to make this deal with the Reds. Chase Petty, welcome aboard. Another pitcher in the system. We wish you all the best in Cincinnati, Victor. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So there are two big trades for the organization. Two big trades for us right there. So Mick Abel, already one of our top pitchers. So if we want Mick Abel to be pitching in AAA, actually, you know what? We're not even done yet. Let's think about moving Zach Greinke to a competitor as well. Let's move Zach Greinke to a top team. Standings. So we could think about let's think about the AL now. The AL. Blue Jays, Twins, Rangers. Those top teams. Who wants a nice relief pitcher there? Where am I going? Blue Jays, Twins, Rangers. Who has the money? Blue Jays, they have the money. Twins, they have the money. Rangers do not have the money. So Blue Jays, Twins. Blue Jays, Twins. What can we get in our system? What can we use here? Closing pitcher? I don't know. What do you got here for me? Twins. Nothing crazy. Relief pitching? Oh yeah, what if I give you a relief pitcher as well? In the deal. I'll throw in Blyer's been good, but he is 36. Derek Law, he's playing in AAA. Okay, yeah, Derek Law can go. And Dylan Floro can go as well, I suppose. I guess he wouldn't come back anyways next year. Or even Cisneros should go, maybe. He's a year old. Okay, Cisneros going to go. So here's a little help for you. Toronto, you got a couple relief pitchers and a starting pitcher. I'll take back, I don't know, should I take back Genesis Cabrera? Don't want to get suspended. Has he pitched at all? Wait, has he pitched this season? He hasn't pitched at all this year. Oh, he's in AAA. So we'll take Genesis Cabrera and be able to call him up. He has beat potential. I don't like taking the attitude, though. How about the Twins? They have anything good in relief? Not much, eh? But they could use relief a little bit more. So what if I just take back a position player instead? Catchers, I have a bunch of those D-rated guys. We have to keep cleaning up shop here at the deadline. We got to keep cleaning up. Maybe an outfielder for us. Yeah, since we moved a couple. Yeah, we can get an outfield. Greinke to Baltimore for Terran Vavra and a pitcher. I'll consider that in a minute, more Master. Good point. I just want to think about outfielders. A little outfield type of guy. Outfield type of deal, maybe. Emmanuel Rodriguez. He could be interesting. Playing down in AAA. 233 average. B potential, 21. Emmanuel Rodriguez could be interesting. Walter Jenkins, I don't think it makes sense to take an A potential guy back. Even though the game would do it, I don't want to cheese it too much there. Matt Wallner could actually play right now. Maybe we pick up Matt Wallner. But, I don't know, they're a winning team. They probably want to keep him. Yeah, they probably want to keep him. So what if I take Emmanuel Rodriguez? Okay. And what else could you toss in for me here? Appreciate you sitting through some of the thought process here. Or I don't even trade all that value. I could take out Cisnero. I'd probably just trade you Greinke, eh? I could just trade you Greinke and Cisnero. And take back a little something. A little deep potential kind of guy. Doggy, welcome to the stream, buddy. Trevor Williams, we just traded there, yeah. Alex Alexi? No, they only want to give us that. Gonzalez. No, they don't want to give us anything. Ooh. You can get the second baseman, Tanner Schobel. Let's just take Tanner and call it. Or throw in some depth guy here who has C potential. No, not even. D, not even. F, I don't want F potential. That's Zach Veen. Okay, Zach Veen. There we go. 48 overall. All right, Zach Greinke, thank you for your time here in Montreal. Good luck in Minnesota. Let's do it. Now, we want to think about, I don't know. War Master had said Baltimore, though. We can think about a different Baltimore trade. You said for Vavra and a pitcher, possibly. Let's look at Vavra in Baltimore. All right, thank you, Greinke. Baltimore. Where's, what's his name? Vavra? Vavra. Oh, shortstop, Taron Vavra. That's true. Taron Vavra, eh? He's playing in AAA, batting .336. Wow. But kind of buried in the organization a little bit. We could play him in the MLB. Yeah, he would play up here right away. Do I trade you Keyboom? We have a lot at second base, eh? We have a lot of stuff at second base. Jake Alou has a little bit of value. Keyboom. Batting once. Yeah, Keyboom is time to probably maybe cut him. I don't know. Is it? Arbitration still eligible? Eesh. Vavra. So I'll give you a Lou. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? You have Orioles are pretty stacked everywhere. What do you need? Maybe outfield help? I don't want to trade you Thomas or Garrett. Jesse Winker? No. What would make sense for the Orioles? Not a lot to offer. Unless I give you Floro. They want Floro a lot, actually. They're very interested in Floro. His numbers aren't bad, so I see why. Alright, so I'll give you Alou and Floro. Since we have a lot of second basemen, we can send one out. I'll even give you a shortstop replacement. In Jackson Clough? He's renewable. I don't know. No, I'm not going to... I won't push it. Vara is good, but he's also 26, so we're taking a little bit of a risk as well. Floro and Alou to the Orioles for Vara. All right? I could probably take a little bit more back, but I don't want to play too many games. Maybe just throw a relief pitcher in. There you go. Nolan Hoffman, throw a relief pitcher in. I'll take him. All right? Thank you very much, Baltimore. Let's do it. So, is that it? Do we have any more trades that we want to do? We could clean up a little bit of value. Like with these D potential guys, we can clean up a little bit of the D value guys. D, Drew Millis, JT Aruda, 58 overall. And they have a lot of shortstops here. Kevin May, I don't know. Jordy Barley, yeah, C potential. Where else can we clean up a little? Maybe one of these mid-20 guys. 27D, Garvin Alston. Or even Zach Davies, 31.58. Yeah. Or even Jacob. Are you thinking 5 million Zach Davies? What? Whoa. All right, so that's going to restrict who can take on this deal, though. 5 million. So Jacob Barnes, let's say that. Okay, let's see. Can we just get one prospect back? Or no, let's just say all trades. I wouldn't mind getting someone who can play in the MLB as well. Busy trade deadline here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for bearing with me as always. So not much to be offered back, understandably so. But I wouldn't mind someone who can play in the MLB, like a little 70 overall kind of guy. Or even like Trevor Richards. I don't want Trevor Richards back. Scott Barlow. Preferably not a pitcher. Yeah, the fire sale's on, eh? Left fielder, 60 overall, though. I want someone who could be in the mid to high 60s. Dom, welcome to the stream. Good evening. A little bit of a fire sale. Miguel Andujar. That could be interesting. Deep potential. Yikes. Miguel Andujar. At least he could play in the MLB. We know that. Miguel Andujar could be there. Dane Myers. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Santiago Espinal. Was there a catch-up? I'm not sure if there was there. We could get Espinal from the Reds. That wouldn't be horrible. Espinal is probably the best option for us. Daniel Hudson. No, Espinal. Let's do it from the Reds. Espinal. See the offer? Yeah. All right, Santiago Espinal. He's cold right now. The Reds want to move him. Why not? They want to take some players back in their system. They want to dump Espinal. We'll take him. Why not? Add a little value. Someone's got to be playing out there, right? Someone's got to be playing baseball. So, let's see. Who's going where now? How does this team look? Do we have anything else that we got to do here? We have 23 players. We got to call some people up. So, starting pitchers. We have Gray, Gore. Do we call up Abel? Not yet. I don't think so. Let's keep Rutledge. Let's keep Corbin. Corbin's going to finish out the year with us. Cavalli. We're okay for the starting pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're okay for the starters. We could call up somebody just to be depth, like Thad Ward could come and be depth here as a long relief. Yeah, why not? So long relief will be Thad Ward, excuse me. AAA. So AAA for Abel. AAA 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's too many. So someone's got to go down from AAA. Spencer Watkins can go into AA. Okay. Relief pitchers. We have probably enough. We got to trade Kyle Finnegan as well. We want to trade Kyle Finnegan. We can call up Thompson. He's looking pretty good. So let's call up Thompson. Why not? He'll play in the MLB. Tanner Rainey's been looking good. Tanner Rainey as well. Get him up here. Tanner Rainey, and then we'll send down Finnegan, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus Barnes. There you go. Why not? Okay. Closing, we keep Barnes. We'll trade Finnegan. 2 catchers. We need a third for the for AAA, huh? Batting 317. Let's call up Onyx. Move him to AAA. Move these 2 guys to AA. There you go. First base, that's fine. Second base, that works. Yeah, Espinal's going to play a little bit here in the MLB. Let's promote Schobel to AA. We got him in a trade. Tanner Schobel, welcome. Senzel's going to go there. House stays in AAA. Carter Kieboom, we won't trade him yet. We'll keep him for the rest of the year, I suppose. Shortstop, that's fine. Vavra, we're gonna call Vavra up now. He's 26. Yeah, we're gonna call him up. Let's add him to the 40-man and call him up to the MLB. Let's get him in here. Clough can go here. Brown can go AA. Or even AAA. Yeah, let's go AAA for him. 3 shortstops, but that's because we only have 1. That's the infield. It's a tough one in the infield. Let's call up Jesse Winker. Jesse Winker has MLB experience. We're going to call him up to the MLB. Winker's going to go there. Welcome back to the MLB, buddy. Everybody, the rookies can stay here. Emmanuel Rodriguez, he's going to go down to AAA. B potential, yeah. He'll go down to AAA. Good. So Cruz and Rodriguez in AAA. Green and Hassel in AA. Young and De La Rosa in single A. Right fielders, Alex Call. Call will go down. Can I send him down now? Yeah, he'll go down eventually. James Wood staying in AAA. Okay, so that's 26 on our MLB roster. That's good. Now let's trade Kyle Finnegan. Right? Sorry. Can I sign a free agent to play? No, I wouldn't want to do that. So Kyle Finnegan will move out to free up some spots for the pitching rotation. Oops. And then that should be it. Smooth sailing to the end of the season after that. So Finnegan, any type of prospect, anybody. Anyone who's just young. So the Royals have the best offer so far. Actually, Angels have the best right now. Relief pitcher who's 23. Angels still the best. Pirates. Bubba Chandler. We had him in the Pirates. Yeah, let's just do it. Bubba Chandler. Let's get him. Kyle Finnegan to the Pirates for Bubba Chandler. Love it. Welcome, Bubba. Welcome back. So relief pitchers. Bubba Chandler. We'll put him in AA. Actually, I have too many in AA, huh? Yeah, AAA needs some pitching here. Because we called up a couple from down there. Do we have too many in the MLB now? Because now Moran can go mid, and Hunt and Thompson can go mid. Thad Ward and Jackson Rutledge will... Actually, Thad Ward goes down. Thad Ward goes down, probably. I called him up probably prematurely. So Thad Ward can go down because we still have Rutledge to play in long relief. So Thad Ward can go back to AAA. My apologies. Thad. And then a bat can probably get called up. Pitching rotation. Rutledge can go here. 28... Yeah, 28. Moran can stay in long relief. And then we have... No, he can go in mid. There we go. No, why is Tanner Rainey... Ah, because Tanner Rainey shouldn't be there. That's why. That's why. So really, I did need him up. So Rutledge will get a spot in the rotation now. Finally. So, okay, now I'm understanding things. And then here comes Joe with the $6.99. All-star goodie sent to you in the Discord data. Really? Enjoying this series and eager to watch this team bloom into magnificence. Let's go Expos. Much love. Joe, so much more love back to you, Joe. Thanks so much. Very kind of you. Very, very kind. And Joe will get another entry. His 10th entry. Definitely going to be a big candidate for maybe even more than one created player at this point. Joe, thank you so very much. So much love to you. Appreciate you, buddy. Very much appreciated for how much it goes into the channel and being able to purchase the things that we want to be able to purchase to have the fun that we have. Let's get back to the roster and let's have a nice end of the year here for Joe. So yes, okay, Thad Ward, you are coming to the MLB again. Sorry to play around with your heart. You are coming to the MLB. You'll be in long relief. Good. And we're gonna have Tanner Rainey sent back down. Or Mason Thompson. Probably Tanner Rainey. You have less riding. Yeah, Tanner Rainey's going to go back down. And then we'll be good to go. I think. Unless you have to call up a bat, maybe. Tanner Rainey back down to AAA. Now let's go through waivers. Oh, come on. Diddly D Potatoes. Perfect. That's going to be your created player. Okay, Tanner Rainey is staying. Oh, my goodness. Now the lineup. Okay, who goes here? This is first base. Yeah, Joey's playing first. And this is for what? Left field? So this can be Jesse Winker. There you go. Winker's going to go there. That leaves Espinal, Vavra, Kieboom, and Nunez on the bench. That's fine. We don't need to have all these players. That's fine. I'm okay with 25. If we're allowed to have 25, I would prefer to do that. I want to get Vavra playing, though. So actually, why is Riley Adams there? Vavra's going to DH. Or actually, he's good defensively. So maybe Abrams will stay. Meneses can probably DH. Vavra, can Garcia? No. I want to get Gavra playing in the infield. Unless maybe one of our infielders can get... Yeah, okay, so Senzel can go in the outfield. He'll replace Winker. Okay, so then Winker will DH. And Vavra can play... Actually, Vavra can play in the outfield. What am I saying? So Vavra can play in the outfield. There you go. Left field. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. And then here comes Doggy. Nuh-uh, Joe. The player is for me. $4.99 from Doggy. Adding another entry. Just to give you an update, just since we started keeping track, that now gives Doggy his 4th. But we know that Doggy's made a lot of other donations that will be factored into the decision-making process as well. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Doggy. Appreciate you. I think Joey Meneses here. Okay, against lefties. Joey first base. Taryn can play in the outfield. Thomas, let's swap him with Thomas. There you go. Vavra's going to get some playing time. Winker, Kieboom, Adams, and Espinal all on the bench. With all these guys playing as everyday guys. And we're going to get... Unless Winker shouldn't be an everyday, eh? And maybe Kieboom should be every day for last chance to get some growth. I don't know. Yeah, Winker's more the bench, eh? Let's see if Espinal can do anything interesting. Let's see if Espinal can DH and do anything interesting. And Nunez can DH against... No. He'll DH against righties. There we go. Whew. Okay, so Senzel's been hot. Let's move him up in the lineup. Adams, Abrams, Garrett, Joey, Luis, Senzel... Thomas there. Ruiz can move up here. Kind of like, okay, we're going to do that. There we go. Against lefties. This is fine against lefties. All right. Adams, Kieboom, Winker are full-time bench with Nunez rotating in and out. And we have one spot left open even. So we could call up another guy in long relief technically if we wanted to. But I don't think I want to. Maybe Jake Irvin? You can data if you want a pure playmaker. Do you have to shoot passes 15 out of 15? Yeah, pure playmaker is 15 out of 15, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then pure shooter would be 0 or 1 out of 15. Okay, so from AA, some guys have from AA have to go to AAA. Elijah Green, no. I don't want to promote any of the guys who are going to be competing for time. Trey Lipscomb. Someone who's older. I don't care about as much. Move him to AAA. There you go. That's 23 there. Whew, what a process. What a last little bit of time there, eh? Contract extensions. We could think about guys right now already. Lane Thomas could get he wants a 1-year deal. I could do a 1-year deal right now on Joey. On Lane Thomas. He'll be every day. Would you take 1 year at 6.5, Lane? No. 6.6? I definitely want to keep you 1 year for arbitration. I can't now. 1 year, 7 million? Not even. 7.1, 7.2. I definitely want to keep him, so I'm not worried. We have money to spend as well. I'm not giving you a 2-year deal. 2 years, you're going to free agency. I'm not giving you a 2 years. 7.7, 7.8, 8 million. I'm going to keep going higher. I'm not adding a year to your contract. But I want to do it now before I have to worry about it in the offseason. Man, 9 million. Okay. 1 year, 10 million. There you go. Oh my goodness. Stone Garrett. You know what? Garrett's grown. So Garrett, he's earned another year. He's earned 2 years even. He'll be an everyday guy. We're going to give him a 2-year deal, keep him renewable. And we'll give him 2 years, 2 million. 1 million per season. There you go. Matt Barnes has been a good closer for us. I wouldn't mind keeping him as well. Taking care of some of this stuff before we have to do it in the off-season. Explain arbitration to me like I'm 8. If I'm thinking about Oscar from The Office. If mommy and daddy give you $5 for the lemonade stand. So if the player and the team can't come to a deal, if the player is arbitration eligible, instead of no deal meaning okay I walk, no deal means we go to a third-party arbiter. I say what I want to pay, the player says what he wants to be paid, and the third-party arbiter decides what he gets paid. If he's arbitration eligible. If he's not arbitration eligible, and we can't come to a deal, he goes to free agency. No third-party arbitration. So I won't guarantee that he's the closer. Actually, for 1 year, I probably could. So 1 year, 2 million to be the closer. 1 year, 2.2. 1 year, 2.5. What's he making right now? 740K. 1 year, 3 million to be the closer. There you go. Gray, we definitely want to keep him on board. May as well just go 1 year. He's rotation. Let's see. We'll pay him 1 year, 1.5. No. Data 101 exactly. Now you know, Landon. Kind of like an RFA in hockey, Landon. I don't want to sign the whole team here, but I wouldn't mind signing. Mackenzie goes up to a 75. That's great. Let's do 1 year on him. He's rotation. Get him for 1.3. Great. And then CJ Abrams, then we'll leave everybody else. I'll leave everybody else after that. We'll call him. He's an everyday guy. CJ's an everyday guy. Don't be afraid, CJ. I'll give you 800K for 1 year. Great. Okay, everybody else will leave, but I'm glad we took care of some of these guys to not have to do the entire offseason extensions later on. Trade block. We could still trade Joey Meneses. And we still have to sign our draft picks. Wow, what a huge sidetrack that was. So thanks for bearing with me. We traded away a ton of value. We got some good prospects. Let's continue simulating now. Oh my goodness. So auto-fix that in AAA. Auto-fix that in AAA. Good. 7-4 loss, 9-6 loss. Yeah, we're definitely going to be losing more, which is fine by me. We just want to give experience to our players at this point. So, James Hubbard, now are you interested in signing? 75 to 90 potential. Let's get you up to 70% interest. 2.66 million. He's on board. James Hubbard. There you go. Eloy Spanos, are you interested in signing? Let's get him up to 80% interest. There you go, Eloy. And finally, Garrett Hoffman. We have a lot of, yeah, we have enough money, no problem. Let's give him 731. There you go, Garrett Hoffman. All of our draft picks sign on, thank goodness. And Garrett Hoffman might have been a crazy steal late in the draft there. We now have him 50% uncovered, not 100 to 50, better than 10, and he still has 84 to 99 potential. He could have been the steal of the draft for us. We'll see in a few days. In 4 days, we'll see what their actual potentials are. 4-0 loss. Tanner Rainey's out 1 to 2 weeks. That's 15-day him. Deadline sign draft picks. We're done that, so not a big deal. Good. Just want to make sure. And by the way, if we look at our depth chart now if we jump ahead 5 years, Mick Abels would be up there, and Chase Petty would be up there as well. Very good to see. Anyone else we traded for? Who would be up there already? Vara would be a 71. So Vara, we got to get him growth or else he's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm just quickly looking at who might be slated to grow. Up 9 to 8. Can Barnes close it out? Yes, he does. Very good. 9-8 win. Auto that. Today is the trade deadline. Any last players who we would want to trade? Any last players? I think we've done the selling that we got to do. Taran Vara, come on, buddy. I'm giving you a chance here. This is your chance. Montreal's giving you extending the olive branch to you now. The game called up Dylan Cruz, or is that because of September call-ups? Is it September 1st? No, what am I saying? It's July 31st. Why are you making these decisions? Everything's set to manual. Why are you making these decisions? Oh my goodness. We want Rojas, baby. Yes, we do. And hers would be good in a year or two. Yeah. Okay. No. So, MLB roster. Who do we say goes back down? It was Cruz, yeah. He's had 9 at-bats, and he's looked good. That's great. I don't know, do we keep him then? Do we keep him if he's looking good? I want him to play in AAA, but maybe it's better for him to get some playing time. But he uses his up-service time as well. Do we want Dylan Cruz to stay? Should we let our rookies play towards the end of the year here? Or should we let them continue to thrive in AAA? Is that a good thing? I don't know. I suppose we can keep him for a little bit. He is our top prospect, right? If we look at the top prospects, he's the 5th-ranked prospect in the league, and he's our number 1 prospect. I guess Dylan Cruz can come up. He's 22. Okay. No, McCutchen wouldn't make sense for us, aging. We want to trade away players like McCutchen. And on the pitching rotation, anyone that we want to trade away here? I don't know. Any of these relief guys? Maybe Bleer? Bleer's been good. Richard Bleer. Maybe there's a team. I bet there's a team that wants him. Is he real? Yes, he is. Bleer, Blyer. I bet there's a team that would want him. Can I get a younger relief pitcher? If I trade him? Sorry, let's look at player search. If I say I want a relief pitcher who is 24 or younger and has at least B potential, or has exactly B potential, let's say. Any B potential reliever we could get? Playing in AAA would be preferable. Maybe Ben Joyce? I don't know. Gregory Santos could play for us right away. He has great numbers now. That wouldn't make sense. I think our record is at a better pace than expected from. Yes, I'd say so. 64. Okay, let's look for a bit younger then. Let's say one who's 23. Andrew Lara, 57-21. 59-21. Bubba. We have Bubba Chandler. Okay, let's try to get Andrew. We have Andrew. What am I saying? These are 2 of our own guys. What's wrong with me? Yeah, we definitely did a lot of selling, cheating. I'm not sure if you saw it, but we did a ton of selling. The Phillies are a winning team. Yeah, the Phillies are trying to win. They're one of the top teams. So would you be interested in Blyer? They want a little bit more value. Yeah, we could do this. With Zach Veen, who we just acquired. Maybe there's someone else we could dump instead. With our tons of second basemen or something. Our third baseman, our shortstops. What about you? Sammy Infante. Deep potential 22. Can I take back... maybe a first baseman instead? Just a similar type prospect, young with no potential. Rickson Wingrove. Got it. So yeah, we did a lot of selling. Greinke, Gallo, Rosario. We sold all those guys. Rickson Wingrove could be a guy that we get. Not really a lot of growth that could happen. That could come from him though. Maybe a catcher. Geraldi Diaz is looking hot. I'll throw in Onyx Vega, and you throw me a catcher who's young-ish. 2362. With deep potential. We can take even a little bit more value back. With Wingrove? No, eh? Very delicate. Very delicate. Who can you throw in for me? Hernandez, 23D. Okay, let's do that. All right, Phillies. So we move away Blyer, and we get to pick up Orion Kirkering. And there you have it. We move out one of our many catchers and all that. Whew. All right, that was our final trade here on deadline day. Final trade. So, okay, let's keep on simulating through it. Auto fixed lineups there. Auto utilize there. Deadline signed draft picks. We already signed all of our draft picks. So we're good to go on that. Next sim will be up to September call-ups. And hold on, they have a report for us. Yeah, July was a tough month for him. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I just want to see our draft picks. Marcus Brown out 1 to 2 months. Great. This guy also went out 1 to 2 months. Amazing. Sim to end the game. I just want to see our draft picks. That's not 1 to 2 months. Can we see? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's do the draft picks now. Finally, we can see who do we draft and who did other teams draft as well. Let's see, did we hit on our guys? Quick look. Yes! Wow! Look at this draft, ladies and gentlemen. Especially Garrett Hoffman. Woohoo! So our first pick at 10th overall is Francesco Rodriguez. B potential, but 60 overall at 18 years old. So that is going to be big. I have high hopes for Francesco Rodriguez. Even if he's not the A guy, ace, whatever. Edgar Hernandez, for example, was exactly like this with the Pirates, and he played with us for like 15 years as our number 2, 90 overall guy. So no problem with Francesco Rodriguez being B potential and not A. 60 overall, 18 years old, he'll get his growth. Next, James Hubbard, also B potential at 18 years old, 56 overall, very good. He's a switch hitter, that's cool. All right, next, Rod Hart, A potential closer, thank you very much. 71 overall already at 18 years of age. So Rod Hart, he was unranked. He'll be in our system. A potential. Ernesto Valdez, A potential as well. He's 3 years older at 21, 58 overall, but the A potential will go a long way. Nice. Garrett Hoffman. Look at Garrett Hoffman. This guy could be a legend in the making. A potential. Yes, 53 overall, but A potential. He was taken with just a dart throw at the end of the draft. And finally, Eloy Spanos. Crazy high stamina. 18 years old, 57 overall. I'm okay with him. Yeah, they show the stats. So, for example, you can toggle the stats. So he has 3 contact. Most pitchers have 0. Or even, no, I guess some have that. So Hubbard has, there are the batting stats for him. Those were a lot of trades to Brauskiego. That was a lot happened. Sorry, I'm making you think about a lot. But not only do they have A or B potential, Ernesto Valdez has 87 to 97 potential. Hoffman, 84 to 99. While these other guys have 81 to 96, 75 to 90, 79 to 94. If Eloy Spanos could be an 80 overall guy, that would be fine by me. So it was a great, great draft. Now, how about some other teams out here? Some other teams, ooh, some guys were left unsigned, so you don't even know about them. So yeah, the Cubs, okay, no, who took those? Yeah, Dante, the first overall pick. Only B potential for the first overall pick. Ooh. Yeah, that was some draft. Mitch Freder, who are some guys that we were thinking about, right? Who are some other guys that we were thinking about? Oof, some tough drafts from some teams here. Ouch. Anthony Favre wasn't anything too crazy in the end, 83 overall. For a high pick, I wouldn't have wanted to take him. John Underwood, 82 potential. Yeah, we saw that. Oh, no, sorry. I I was talking about, oh, look at the 80, look at the 90, 87 to 97, but look at the actual potential. My apologies. His actual potential, so 89, 83, 93, 93, 93, 77. I was saying 85, but look at the actual potential. They can always outgrow that, but not the scouted potential. Look at the actual potential. There you go. Devils up 3-1 against the Penguins, right? And my brother's losing it right now. Benito Perez. We wanted Benito Perez. 88 potential for him, but we got the closer, Hart, who has 93 potential, so I'm okay with that. Benito Perez goes there. Oh, it's 3-3? Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, they were up 3-1. Sorry. I didn't read it right. Yeah. And the end of the comment got cut off there. Ooh, this guy with 96 potential potentially got left unsigned. Henry Ramos, who I wanted, goes unsigned by the Yankees. Come on. What happens to these guys? Do they go into free agency? Do they get redrafted next year? What happens to those guys? Unger, the catcher, I wanted him. Ooh, look at the power on him from Missouri. The muscles from Missouri. I wanted Ungerer, but unfortunate. But yeah. Ricky Henderson goes there. Some under, Del Villar, we wanted him. Del Villar. Montoya, I wanted him. A lot of teams got some rough drafts. Some not so bad. Some decent, but some really rough drafts. Jim Merrifield was 85. Yikes, tough draft here. Tough draft for the Phillies. And there you go. So, yeah, I think we by far had the best draft in the league, according to potential. Who else had a good... Maybe, I don't know, maybe the Giants... Maybe the Rays, maybe Cleveland. Actually, no, the first overall pick was Guillermo Mendoza. Yeah, okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Very good, thank you. No playing. All right, anybody else we want to sign here? Nick Senzel. I'm going to give a contract to you, Nick Senzel. I'm very impressed with you. Nick Senzel, batting 260s, finding some life. We'll call you every day. I'm going to call you every day, for at least for next season. I'll offer you 1 year, 2.4. 2.5, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9. Because 2 years, we could go 2 years. All right, I'll give you 2 years, but $5 million. All right, Habs are crushing the Panthers? Really? Okay. 2 years, 5.4. Good. So 2 years on Senzel, keeping him in arbitration. So I don't mind going 2 years. Dylan Cruz, we can also sign him. Nah, okay, we can wait on... Let's wait. Okay, so now the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, this has been a long one. We're over 2 hours at this point. Let's just get to the end of the year now. Great draft. Long way to establish the future core. Thank you, Cheating Heel. Yes, it will. Let's get to the end of this one. No, I don't want to enter the game. No! I didn't want to enter the game. I'm going to turn off... I should probably turn off critical situations.
So digging in, Riley Adams.
All right, I'll try a swing. I'll try a swing for Riley Adams. Should I, though? I don't want to win. Yeah, I'll try a swing, though. Power swing, one power swing. There you go. Whether it was a ball or not, that was swinging. Suzuki's 2 goals? Great. I don't want to have him simulate an exit. There you go. And there you go. Strikes out. Blah, 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 blah.
Here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
Let's get through it. Come on now.
See you soon.
9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base.
I thought it was exiting. My apologies. Matt Barnes takes the loss. Come on, Matt. Ryan Walker gets the win this time after we roughed him up last time. All right, let's get simulating. Rogers and Ryan? Which Rogers and Ryan? At the end of the year, we could do that, Doggy. I don't know who you're talking about yet, but at the end of the year, we could do it. Tanner, auto-utilize him. Auto-utilize. Keep him there. Expos need to fix. Okay, let's fix. We need to send somebody down here. MLB roster, we'll send down. Come on, keep boom. Orion Kirkering could probably, yeah, why has he been up here? I didn't want to keep him up here. I wanted to send him down. Yeah, AAA could use him. Let's put him in AAA. There you go. Joe Ryan and Trevor Rogers. Okay, remind me later. Auto pitching stuff. Okay. Chase Petty out for a while. Yikes. Stone Garrett out a day or two. Auto utilize. Sim end of game. All right, September call-ups now. September call-ups. Okay. Oof, Tanner Rainey getting roughed up bad. All right, who are we calling up here from AAA? Who are we calling up? Oof, Manuel Rodriguez, who we just traded for? I don't know. I don't want to call up any of the big names to just not do anything. Bubba? When you said Buddy? Or Brady? Gotta call up 2 guys. Who are some of the older guys? Can I toggle? No, I can't, eh? Jake Irvin. Let's give him a chance in the MLB. Jake Irvin and Juan Yepes. Why not? Oh, he's on the 40-man. So, sorry, just looking at the 40-man. Who are some older guys in the 40-man? These are all pitchers, though. Travis Blankenhorn. There you go. Get in the MLB, buddy. Travis. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Auto utilizer in AA. These guys, these injuries are crazy. These 1 to 2 month injuries. Auto fixed rotation. Chase Petty still on the 15-day. Taking a lot of L's. No problem. That's okay. We want to be losing as much as possible while having fun, while getting growth. So I didn't see what happened in AAA, but in AA we finished 68 and 70. No problem, doggy. We'll just finish the season, look at the stats, and call it a night. It's been a long enough stream through the entire season. Win, loss, oof, big tie game here with the bases loaded. Thad Ward, and we win 7-6. Wow. 7-3-1 loss, 9-5 loss in here. Last game of the season, ladies and gentlemen. We are 66 and 95. Mackenzie Gore on the mound. We are 29 games back of the NL East at the bottom of the conference. That's of the division. That's all right. Let's go ahead and finish the season with this last one. Mackenzie Gore on the mound. As we'll go ahead and get the last game of the season here. Are we at home? Why isn't this loading now? Okay, remember, if choose Olympic Stadium. Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Oh, sorry, doggy. It's a bit too late now. At the end of the season, but I know you'll be gone. We can always do it in the off season, though. Next stream, we can always do it next time. So Joey's gonna come out, and who's gonna go in? He's at first base. He's the only first baseman now. He's coming out. Dylan Cruz is hot. He's gonna come in somewhere. Espinal can go in, and Cruz can go in the left. Actually, Alex Call. Let's keep him in there. We called him up. So let's have him DH then. And he can bat fourth. Why not? Okay. Here we go. Last game of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can end it off with a dub. Nice first inning there from Gore. He's had a good season so far. He gives up 2 runs. Mackenzie Gore, 8 potential. He's run to a 76. There you go. Hey, the Wings are at the casual score. There we go. 5-2 Canadians. 2 runs again for the Phillies. Nothing. There we go. We get 2 past Nola. Aaron Nola, we get 1 there. Okay, let's take out Gore now. Gore's done well. 6 innings to end the year. Well done, Mackenzie. Jake Evans shorthanded. Love to see it. Let's go Hunter Harvey. Good old Hunter Harvey. Gives up 1 run. We get 1 back, though. We're still only down by 1. Castellanos pops up. Real Muto flies out. Rosario, former Expo, of course. Eddie Rosario's out there. All right, thanks, doggy. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming. Espinal here. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He strikes out. Dylan Cruz strikes out. Senzel strikes out. All right, to end it off here, of course, we're going to give it to Matt Barnes. Yeah, we'll give it to Matt Barnes to close out the season. Let's do it. He gives up a walk, a single, strikeout, walk to load the bases, sac fly, and fly out. All right, we're down by 2 to end the season. Keibert Ruiz, it's Alvarado coming in. Keibert Ruiz grounds out. Alex Call strikes out. Last out of the season. Now let's just sim through it. Lane Thomas, and he's out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies beat us in game 162, and we end the season officially 66 and 96 here in year number 1. That is fine by me. Unfortunately, not going to make the postseason. Understandable. All right, so in the World Series, in the postseason, I should say, Braves versus Diamondbacks in the wild card to face the Dodgers. Cubs versus Cardinals to face the Phillies there in the NLDS. In the AL, Yankees versus Blue Jays to face Texas, and the Twins versus the Rays to face the Orioles. So let's check it out here. Looking at the standings in the end now. Were we the bottom team in the league, 66 wins? The Rockies were also 66 and 96. So I think they finished below us. Oh, actually, the Tigers 58, 104. Okay, so, and then even the White Sox. So we were probably 4th, even maybe 5th bottom. 5th from the bottom, I would think. The Royals almost made it. The Astros almost made it. The Giants almost made it. Those wins we got against them ended up being the difference maker. So there's the standings for it. And by the way, our team, we had a 250 average, 405 slugging, 309 on base percentage, 981 fielding, and 4.24 ERA. We were ranked 27th with 18 for contact, 28 for power, 27 for pitching, 30th for defense, yikes, and 27th for speed. Let's check out the player statistics now. Through the entire season, just the players who made it to the end of the year, I should say. Sorting by runs, CJ Abrams with 78 runs on the season, 161 hits for Joey Meneses, 31 home runs from Joey. That's great to see. Not a big guy for power. CJ Abrams with 21, Stone Garrett with 16, Nick Senzel with 14, 88 RBI from Joey, a few players in the 60s there, Abrams, Thomas, Garrett, Nick Senzel. His batting average came down in the end, but he ends at 240 on the year, his best in a couple seasons. He had a lot of at-bats. He saw a lot of time. He saw a lot of pitches. Hopefully Senzel can do more next year. He grew from a 73 to a 75 at one point, I think, right? Keibert Ruiz was great as our starting catcher. He had 56 RBI, 134 hits. Love to see that. Luis Garcia, also another guy who grew from 69 to 72. Stolen bases, 38 from CJ. Love it. Dylan Cruz bat 360. He played 29 games, had 114 at-bats, and bat 360. So the future is bright with Dylan Cruz in the lineup as soon as next season. After that, Abrams 268, same for Keibert Ruiz. Meneses 265. Stone Garrett up to an 80. His potential's down to B, but his overall's up to 80. So good to see from Stone Garrett. +4 in the contact against righties, +6 for the power against righties. Good stuff from him. Espinal, what did he do in the end? We can't see what he did just with us. Too bad. On-base percentage, Cruz 402. Slugging percentage, Dylan Cruz again, but if you look after him, Meneses, Abram, leading him just about everything. 782 OPS. Let's look a bit more at the WAR here. We want to see that. Who were the most valuable batters this season? Ruiz had the most value at 2.7. Dylan Cruz, in such a limited time, had a 2.0 WAR. Second most on the team, so that's crazy. Garrett, Thomas, Abrams, all 1 or above. Call 0.7, Espinal 0.1. Jesse Winker, he had 15 at-bats in the end. 1 home run, 0.1 WAR. Joey Meneses with a negative 1.1, unfortunately. Ouch. All right, all of our pitchers now. Mackenzie Gore went 14-10 on the year. That's great. Jackson Rutledge ended up seeing a lot of innings. That's good for him. He grew up to a 70 overall. Gray's up to a 79. Love it. So looking at the ERA here, so Hunter, let's just look at our starters first. Mackenzie Gore 3.95, Irvin 4.06 for Jake Irvin. Okay. Gray, Rutledge, Patrick Corbin, Cade Cavalli, up to a 67 at least. The whip, Jake Irvin looked good. Quality starts, Mackenzie Gore and Patrick Corbin. Even Patrick Corbin had 16 quality starts despite those numbers, on being 6-14. So Corbin really got the short end of the stick a lot of the times there. He had a complete game shutout even. Good for him. And we'll look at the WAR here. So WAR, 3.0 WAR for Mackenzie Gore. Negative 0.3 for Corbin somehow. It's funny. Looking at the rest of the pitchers. So relief pitchers. 2 saves from Hunter Harvey as well. He had a great ERA. Hunter Harvey was solid this season. Mason Thompson looked good. Kirkring played a little bit, but Matt Barnes, maybe, I don't know if he's going to be the closer next year. Maybe Hunter Harvey fights for it. But he had 38 saves in the end. Matheson breakaway. Post on the power play. Whew. So there are the stats this season. If you look at the awards, so Ohtani won NL MVP. Alvarez won AL MVP. And also the Cy Young to Ohtani on top of that. Yeah, a lot of solid players for next season. Hey, that's nice of you, doggy. Oh, that's nice of you. I'll do that now. I don't know if... No, I can't look at... Oh, I can't do player search. Hey, Josh, welcome to the stream, buddy. No, I can't do player search here. I'm sorry. We'll have to do it in the off-season. Sorry, you can't do it during the postseason, I suppose. Awards, yeah. Do we get any player of the months? I'm curious. Any player of the months? Ooh. Where am I looking at? Awards. Any player of the months out here in the AL? I'm looking at just our players Scanning through. Actually, no, it's just those few months. So no players of the months for us. League leaders. Do we have anyone? Do the Expos show up in any categories here? If I scroll through quickly, CJ Abrams was tied for the second most doubles in the NL. Great to see. CJ Abrams, love it. Anybody else for the Expos? CJ Abrams, second most stolen bases in the NL as well. Very good. Love to see that from CJ. Any other Expos? Doesn't look like it. No. All right, so just CJ up there. So we said league leaders. No, we saw league leaders. Looking at... Yeah, that's why now I'll look at the awards for AL and NL. Was I looking in the wrong... No, but we are in the... Wait, I was looking at... Oh, I was looking at the AL. Hey, I was looking at the AL. What did I miss? Sorry, my apologies. I was totally confused about what conference we're even in. Or division, whatever you want to call it. Whatever it's supposed to be called. That's my apologies. Where am I going? Players of the month and the awards. Player of the month. Good. He's at the bottom of the list? I'll check it out again. Thank you. CJ should have made the All-Star game, eh? I don't know why I didn't see that. Sorry. No. None still. League leaders. Expos at the bottom. Who did I miss? Expos. Here. Patrick Corbin with 42 walks allowed. Tied for 8th least. Thank you. Good catch. Thank you. Okay, so now, awards. My goodness. Ohtani winning the NL MVP. Let's just look at NL. NL MVP for him. NL Cy Young as well. Acuna Jr. with the batting title. Do we have any runners-up for any of these awards, or second runner-up or anything like that? Anything like that for the Expos? Any gold gloves, silver sluggers, anything like that? No. Unfortunately not. All right. Top prospects. James Holliday's still out there, but now Dylan's been called up, so I guess he's not there anymore. PPI list, we could have Cavalli. That's funny. I think that's all then. I think that's all. Roster, depth chart. Okay, so we'll go ahead and sim to the offseason. Let's see who wins the World Series. Let's work through it. We see the Braves beat the Diamondbacks, the Cardinals beat the Cubs, the Twins beat the Rays, and the Yankees beat the Blue Jays. Let's see who the World Series is going to be. The Phillies versus the Orioles. Wow, so here we go. We have Rosario, we have Gallo there in Philadelphia. We're rooting for them. Phillies versus Orioles. Ooh, Baltimore up 3-0, and the Orioles defeat the Phillies in the 2024 World Series. Now, James, what is our top prospect? Yes. The Orioles, just like in our simulation when I did on the separate video, I simmed the entire 2024 season to see what the game would think. The Orioles beat the Dodgers, but here the Orioles beat the Phillies. All the games, scores, and records. You're a legend, Jack. Thanks so much. That's great. So congrats to the Orioles on winning the World Series. Gunnar Henderson, World Series MVP, and postseason MVP, Gunnar Henderson as well for them. Nick Castellanos didn't make it. Trey Turner. So if you look at the lineups here in the postseason, the Phillies had Rosario DHing. He bat 200. Yikes. And they had Joey Gallo. He didn't play at all. Gotcha. But they were in the lineup. Wow. There you have it. Good thinking there, Joe. So we'll technically sim to the offseason now. New third base coach, offseason's beginning, blah, blah, blah. Great. Retired players. I don't think we have any retirements. I wonder what Zach Greinke did as well in the end. Yeah, so actually, Zach Greinke didn't even retire, right? He's still out here, Zach Greinke. So there you go. Charlie Morton, did he retire? Yeah, Charlie Morton retired. He's 40 in the real world, right? Okay. Any free agent, any inductees to the Hall of Fame? No. And here we have it. So next episode, ladies and gentlemen, on April the 9th, next Tuesday evening, join us live at 7 p.m. Eastern to tackle the offseason, where we'll look a bit at the free agent negotiations, review staff, blah, blah, blah. But really what we'll be doing is looking at free agency. We'll have a lot of money to spend. Looking at our budget for who's signed on for 2025, we still have a lot of room here. $134 million in available budget. So we'll definitely want want to be players. Are we competitors just yet? No. But we want to make sure that we're going to allow our depth to grow in 2025. As we see, looking into 2028, 2027, whatever in the future, James Wood's going to get close to the 80s. Dylan Cruz could be an 84 within 3 years. Mackenzie Gore could be up to an 88 by then. Brady House, CJ Abrams, Luis Garcia. We'll have a few positions that we could think about filling. Rod Hart. We had a great draft with plenty of players coming in the system. Now we'll just see what we do after this one. I'm just going to give props to the guys working on the sheet. Tracking every single regular season game is impressive. Oh, is that what they're doing? I thought they were just keeping our record in general, like by month or something. But against every team? Legends. Legends. I bow to you. So we'll call it there. It was definitely a long enough episode. We're at 2.5 hours here, a bit longer than I wanted it to be. But we'll definitely have a lot of money to be able to sign some players to just put a team on the field. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we're allowing our youth to be able to play at the same time. Here on the roster, we had some good growth. Gray's up to a 79. Harvey's up to a 77. Gray's 76. Did I say Gray? I meant Harvey Abrams. I think I misspoke there. My apologies. Senzel. Mick Abel could be up here next year. We'll see. I don't know. If we think about players who were in AAA and had growth, Abel, Wood, Green, House. We have some good prospects we're going to want to be playing next year. So it could be a very young squad. Add in a couple of older players who want some big money to come be like the veteran for the young guys. That could be an interesting idea for us. So I'll close it out there, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe if you haven't already. Made aware of all of our uploads between our MLB series, our NHL series, live on Thursday evening. I'll see you in about 48 hours for our NHL 24 live stream. And keep an eye out for our Vancouver Canucks NHL 24 franchise mode. And yes, good catch, Cheating Heel. We can check out those. No, player search is still not there. I don't know what teams those guys are on, so I'm not going to spend 5 minutes looking for them, but we'll find them eventually. All right, so thanks for being here, everybody. Leave a like if you haven't already. It was a great first season. I think we did what we were expected to do. We got some good players for different positions. We've stocked the shelves a little bit. We got some decent prospects in there. Chase Petty. Who else have we added? Francesco Rodriguez. There are drafted prospects as well. Ernesto Valdez, James Hubbard, Eloy Spanos, Mick Abel. So I'm very content with how we've added, but we still have some positions to fill. Definitely when we think about first base, we think about long-term second base. We'll see on Garcia. I don't need to recap everything, but just to say there's more work to be done, and this was a good step forward. In year number 2, what we'll be doing, we'll have a top 5, top 6 pick again, so another big draft next season in a couple of weeks. We're still not there yet, but we've taken a step in the right direction, and I'm excited to hopefully take a step forward, maybe be a middle-of-the-pack team next season if the youth can come through and the veteran bats can help out. We have a lot of money to spend, so we'll bring in some good veterans, and hopefully we'll take a step forward. So thanks again for being here. We'll go ahead and close it out. Leave a comment with all your thoughts down here on YouTube or over on the Discord server, link in the description, and we'll incorporate as much as possible of that into next week's episode on April 9th. Yes, Nathan, see you in 40, a little less than 48 hours by now for Starfleet. All right, everybody, have yourselves a lovely rest of your week. We'll see you for Starfleet on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. But if not, we'll be back next week with the Expos. Let's go Expos, baby. Thanks for a great night, and we'll do it again next week. Good night, everybody.